Hello, everybody of the internet type. Let me see if I can get this to shut up. We love you, music, but, you know, go away. All right, it's gone away. So did I. I've gone away for a long time. I've shaved now. I got rid of my giant mustache. My wife gave me, literally a matter of hours after I'd wrapped to lose the giant mustache, of which I was so proud. I've kept a little bit of the sideburns because it's kind of nice having sort of hair somewhere, hair somewhere that I'd like it to be. So hello everyone. I'm sorry it has been complete and utter silence. I have been so freaking busy. 100% on the hype stream thing, whatever it's called. Fantastic. Thank you. What does that mean exactly? That means that oh wow, FOFB minus FOA has followed. Thank you very much. Mouselam has subscribed. Thank you, Mouselam. Crazy Nut DK has just resubscribed because they're crazy nuts. Double Bass Dude has followed. 7 guitars is my goal. Really? You're going for 7 guitars? Interesting. No friggin' idea followed. Thank you. Asiak. Spider Bags. What a great name. Crunchy Chips. Oh my God, there's a lot of people here. Okay, we're into like yesterday now. Okay. Hello, everybody. First off, I have to say, yeah, it's been way too freaking long. Like I really have missed this. That said, man, have I been having fun. I don't know if you noticed, but I can't, first off, I can't lift my arms properly because I've done some damage to myself. So neither of my arms lift very well over my head anymore because I spent, let's just say it was physically grueling, this show. It was 3.5 weeks and basically all physical work to the point where, I had my wife laughs at me when I tell this story, but I'm like my ego is so stroked by it that I'm excited. The stunt guy said, well, at one point they said, oh well, it's okay, Dave can handle this because he's quite athletic, and I was like, is there another Dave that I should know about on the call sheet? So apparently it's not so much that I'm athletic as I'm just maybe pathetic in that I just do everything that everyone asks me to do. You know, at one point, I won't even go into why because I'm not allowed to. At one point I was hanging from cables in front of a blue screen while being spun around and hit by stuntmen holding blue screen brooms. My wife asked me if maybe it was because they didn't like me. It's possible, but they gave me a hat. I was very excited about this. I got given the stunt guys hats. So the McGuire brothers of the stunt group that did the work on the show, and they were so good at stroking my ego the entire time that I started to feel a bit like a stuntman. And although you got to be careful, you can't never tell a stuntman about an injury. So I had a little. It's not, you can't really see it here anymore because because frankly it's pathetic. But where the stunt pads were, so I had these elbow pads on, and where the stunt pads were, they sort of tore the skin a little bit because they stick to the skin like, I don't know, like whatever else it would be like rubber gloves. They have a little rubber section that sticks them to your arms, and then over time, that over 3 weeks, that starts to tear away at the flesh. And I was like, I don't know what's happened here. It's terrible. And the stunt guys are just like, yeah, it's a stunt injury. That happens all the time. You roll down your stunt. That's it. So basically, there was another little incident with a rat, which again I can't really go into, but there was a small scratch involved on my face, but by a rat. And they're like, yeah, they can do that. Well, I'm assuming they can do that because when I wrestled great white sharks, I also got a little nick on the nose as well. Like they can always outdo anything that's happened to me a million times. So there you go. Hello to everyone. Geezer Geeks back. Woohoo! Dinosaur Dave, Hapshade, Top Fuel, Tin J. I've subscribed. Oh, thank you very much. Very much, Tin J. Who else we got? Other people. DP Meng LT's followed. That's very nice of you. And what else we got here? Snot Bubbles AU. Snot Bubbles. I love it. Filming was... yeah, it was fabulous. Absolutely fabulous. I'd have to say it is the closest thing to being, like being 15 again and working with my best friend on movies. Like, so when Vincenzo and I first started doing this, he started earlier than I had, but he was making little, stop motion films and stuff and wanted to do some live action with actors and stuff. And he approached me in the playground one day when we were, I think it was like 16 years old. And, no, what about 15? Maybe even 14 for that. What am I saying? Yeah, it could be. Is it 13 or 14 or 14 or 15 or something? Anyways, a long freaking time ago. And we've sort of tried to work together ever since and have done periodically here and there. But this was spectacular. And I cannot wait for you to see it. And it doesn't hurt that Guillermo del Toro is behind it. Some very interesting co-stars, should we say. Some fabulous actors I got to work with, who some of which you may have heard of, some of which you may not have, and a whole bunch of other co-stars, which you'll see when you see the show. Anyway, so lots and lots of fun there. Like I say, a lot of what they would call stunt acting, because basically it was just a lot of, if you read this script, you're basically at like 120 the whole time. Like basically your energy levels are like 120 the entire time through this entire show, whether it's begging for your life or, pleading for your life or conniving for your life or crawling for your life, which is how I ended up destroying my shoulders. And I also experienced my first, my first, what is it called? Registered certified massage therapist. Yeah. So they actually had these people come to set to massage me at lunch so I could make it through the rest of the afternoon. And at first I was like, oh, come on, that's ridiculous. What am I, Jason Momoa? Jason, who frankly needs someone walking around massaging him because the guy's working out all the time. Anyway, so I sort of scoffed at this idea. And then within like 2 days, I was like, oh God, please, you got to do something. So yeah, I turned into a whining, sniveling little brat very quickly. And my God, what have I been doing all my life that I haven't had massages? It's crazy. I've stopped again now because I'm too uptight to actually call and ask for one. But anyways, all right, massage therapy is the best. I have a prescription for it. Oh my God, I got to get that for headaches. So that's good. Yeah, that is interesting. The funny thing is, though, I come home after like almost a month away, and it's literally like I've just been like, whenever something's shown up or even emails and stuff, I've just sort of been piling them up and saying like I'll deal with them when I'm through, because the hours were certainly doable, but like kind of exhausting. I was falling asleep literally between takes and stuff. I was so tired. Like literally, I would go sit down between they'd do a take and they'd be like, okay, so Dave, go sit down. We've got 5 minutes or whatever. And I'd be like, okay, all right. And I'd go sit in a chair and then literally wake myself up snoring like minutes later. So, Untidy Tech, thank you very much. Subscribes for 9 months. Man, we could have had like an internet baby in that time. I got diagnosed ADHD last week. Woohoo! I love the way there's an exclamation mark after that. Like, woohoo! I'm with you. Team ADHD. Got to wait for medication, though, as my blood pressure is already high. Yeah, so Untidy Tech, that's an interesting one, because I took medication for a while. I was doing the, what is it called? Was it Dexy's Midnight Runners? Whatever they're like dexamphetamine or something. Anyways, I didn't like it because I was grinding my teeth and stuff. And it was just, I felt like I already had the energy, probably from just the sheer amount of coffee that I drank. So I actually stopped the medication and have just tried to just approach life as someone knowing that they have ADHD now. So, just an approach to journaling and scheduling and stuff that has, I don't know if it's helped or not. I still have the pills. If I feel like if there's a day that I'm really struggling to concentrate, I suppose I could take them, but I don't know why. I'm so old school in that stuff. I just feel like, and it's stupid, because I shouldn't feel this way, but I feel like somehow, there's something I need to sort out myself. But of course, I take medication for other things like heart and other stuff. So, why wouldn't I take it for ADHD? But for some reason, I'm trying to work it out without it. I sort of feel like I've had it for so long, and I already struggle with anxiety as it is. I just didn't want anything else to make me more anxious. So anyways, you do whatever you need to do. The pills certainly, I think for me, they definitely help with focus. Oh my God. Like, my frustration was just that I don't know what it was. It's like, I felt this, like, I started to feel like I had this false sense of positivity about stuff. And I felt like I've always thought I was pretty positive already in a negative way. But then the pills I just found were I was a bit too manic. Anyways, meds are just not for some people. That's true. Personally, I'm glad I finally got meds because it does help. Yeah, absolutely. Hallie Drescher. I'm not, by no means am I saying don't take the meds. Take the meds. And I did, but it's sort of a process of, like every kind of medication that deals with sort of the mental health side of stuff. It really is about sort of finding that right mix. I know, like, poor Barnacules right now trying to figure out his crap is just, my heart goes out to him because he's just having such a hard time figuring that out, and I can only imagine. And having and now experiencing a little of my own, not quite so chronic pain, but certainly fair amount of pain. I could sort of understand how miserable it would be to have to suffer with chronic pain all the time. I can only imagine that. I have a certain renewed sort of sympathy for people in that position because man, it must just be awful. Holy crack! Rodney McKay read my comment and responded. I can ascend now. It might take a little bit more than that. Pinpoint Apple. I don't know. I'm not sure that just me going yo Pinpoint Apple is going to do it, but we'll see. Wolf Pup. Yes, just a headphone glitch. What's going on? I can still hear him. I find ADHD is triggered by specific things I consume, mostly red food dyes, really, and caffeine. Give me a Coke and red licorice, and wow. Oh my God, I used to love Coke and red licorice. I used to drink Coke through my red licorice. But I actually found that I was sort of self-medicating with caffeine. Like I was doing the caffeine to counter, because basically what they do, which seems very counterintuitive to me, is you're stimulating the brain, and that somehow allows you to focus better. That's the idea, anyways. Positive but negative. What do we got? Last Doctor Who raised it with me over a decade ago, but the last Doctor. Oh, I said Doctor Who. The last Doctor Who raised it. See, it's actually the last Doctor who raised it with me. That's what the nerd does. Over a decade ago, and they never called with an appointment reminder, so I kept missing appointments and eventually stopped going. XF Kirsten. So my doctor and I failed to do the test like numerous times. I would do appointments, we'd go in, and we'd talk about doing the test, and then he'd give me the test, and I wouldn't do it, or he'd forget to give me the test. And anyways, but by the time we'd actually got around to the test, he was like, no, you totally have ADHD, and probably I do as well. First time chat, Drufus. Drufus says, hi there, longtime fan. Just wanted to say hi before I casually watch and lurk. Oh, well, please feel free to casually watch and lurk. Yeah, no one should feel the need to dive into this madness unless they want to. I'm in ramble mode, so I've just got like a million things that I haven't had a chance to talk to anyone about for ages, and so it's just kind of nice to be able to do that. John P7 is gifting Wolf Pup subs. All right. How did Wolf Pup's move go? Did we find out? Did Wolf Pup, did you get back to me on that? I'm curious to know. Watched one of my favorite Dr. Rodney McKay episodes last night, the one where you were almost ascend. Just brilliant. I know, Lucy Jugs, it's like, I should have ascended. It's just not fair. Squirrel! Squirrel cam, just so you know. What do we got? That's good. Talk about ADHD. That's the best thing to have, is get yourself a squirrel cam. I had a gecko cam somewhere, but I've again, it's been so long. You know what I got? I'll show you the bandits, but I got this new little thing for my iPhone called the FLIR, FLIR, and it's basically a heat camera. Like, so you can it'll infrared. Is it infrared? Would it be infrared that does that? No, it would be, what's it called? Is it infrared? I guess it would be infrared. Anyways, it allows you to basically see temperature differences on your iPhone, and ridiculously expensive. Shouldn't have spent this kind of money on it, but my wife was threatening to have someone come by the house and check for, where there might be spots that we could work on insulation and things. And I was like, well, why pay him when I can have a gadget? So I bought the gadget, and I'll show you on when we get to TechBandits, like around 3:30 or so. But because I thought I want to know what they think I should do with it. Because now I have it. I got to come up with good reasons why we had it, because otherwise Jane's going to get mad at me for buying gadgets that I don't need. I buy a lot of gadgets. I like my gadgets a lot. It's just because that's me. What do we got? Ibrek! Thank you very much. Snot Bubbles has got a lot of raccoons going. Raccoon Attack. I like that. Rack Attack. Nerdek Dance. Oh, I like your raccoons. Snot Bubbles got some good raccoons going. First time chat from viewer Pinpoint Apple is waving at me. Hey guys, hello. Everyone welcome Pinpoint Apple. That's right, I forgot to do that, didn't I? Whenever we get like a first time person here, everyone's supposed to say hi and make them feel incredibly welcome. And because I always find it really, I don't know how people do it. Like walk into a virtual space like this and just start like texting people. That takes some chutzpah. I have 2 monitors, but I need more wires, sadly, says Wolf Pup. I'm down to 1 monitor. My son took, I don't know if you can see, you can't really see it here. I've got like 1 empty monitor here. This is where the other monitor is supposed to go. Because my son has it for school or for at-home school, which he's not doing anymore. How's the lighting on that? The lighting on that Stargate is pretty bad. I need to get that working better. Speaking of ADHD, so I got a lot of stuff to fix up while I'm gone. Since I've been gone, lots of things I've got to get working. All right, what do we got here? So that's, can't really see. What is it? Is it because it needs to be more flat on? Maybe no. Does it need to be higher? Maybe. Does it need to be lower? Maybe. Where are we seeing the reflection? Reflections. Okay, I think I can go maybe a little higher. Let's try that. Let's go a little higher with it. We have to get over the snow drifts that have built up. How about those storms? The Toronto had the most amazing snowstorm while we were working. There you go. It's a little better. So you see a little bit more of the detail on the. Seems a shame to go to the trouble of 3D printing all that stuff and then just having it not show up properly. Yeah, I see it a little bit. It's weird. The lighting is very weird on that. Okay, what are you plugged into? All these mystery cables. I don't know what they were plugged into. Okay. So I hope you don't mind if I just like clip and clop while I'm in here. So while I'm doing this, I'm just going to wander around setting things up again and figuring out what they do. My son gave me this for Christmas, and I still haven't set it up. And the idea is, I guess it's little macro keys that you can use. And the idea was to help me with my streaming, that I would be able to do things with this that made me, superhuman in my streaming abilities. So I got to figure that out. Oh, did you get crazy amounts of snow? 60 centimeters. Yeah, I don't know. I think we got like 40 or something nuts like that. Like, what did Toronto get? Does anyone know? Anyone know what Toronto got? Oh, and I've also learned I have to put my shoulders back and my head up. Otherwise, I trap nerves in my shoulders, and that's what causes them to pop out of joint, which is lovely. I have a mount behind me. Yeah, I'm working on a mount. I am working on a mount. It's true. This is an old electric wheelchair, which I've added thanks to a very kind donation by DStat. DStat sent me this motor controller for it, which is just this giant motor controller for big, kick-ass 12-volt motors like I've got on this thing. And what I'd like to do is use that as like a robotics base. So I'd like to build some more stuff on top of it. Although right now, maybe throw a freaking snow shovel on it and get it to do some shoveling for me, because I can't lift my arms. Did I mention that? My family is so sick of me mentioning that. And now you will be too. Can't hear you when you wander off. No, it's true. You can't hear me when I wander off this way, right? Is that right? You can't hear me now? And then you can hear me like that? That is going to be awesome. It's going to be awesome if I can get around to it. Let's out at 2 p.m. our time, 1 Eastern time. Oh, that's right. So Wolf Pup. Okay, we should just get Wolf Pup on the call and see what the hell's going on, because he's just moved. Okay, no, I'll talk to you in a bit, Wolf Pup. I should talk to everyone else first for a bit. Little East of Toronto. Last week I got about 3 to 4 feet. Feet? I don't understand you, Druffus. How can feet? What does feet mean? In Canada, we use centimeters. I'm kidding. I get it. I much prefer feet, frankly. I can understand feet more. Oh, God, it's 5:30 a.m. here. What the hell are you doing up at 5:30, the Dinosaur Dave? I'm already in VC. What's VC? What is VC? What are you doing in VC? I thought you were going to. Where are you going? I thought you were going to New Brunswick or something. Boy, internet's so bad. Jack Jazra with bad internet. Even with bad internet, you're a great guy. There you go, Jack. How are you, Jack? It's been far, far too long. Baz the snow remover. I've got just a Christmas. I don't think I've gone through and got rid of all the Christmas things from my various different social media things. Jack Jazra just reminded me. Voice chat. He's in voice chat. Very good. Voice chat. Voice chat. Voice chat. There you go. You measure feet by putting one foot in front of the other. Thank you very much. By me, I'm going on. It's very helpful. Wolf Pup, no, I'm in NB, but I'm in the voice chat. Oh, I see. In the real world, you're in New Brunswick. In the virtual world, you're in the voice chat. Okay, I'll head over to the voice chat in a sec. 8:26 p.m. here in Denmark. Everyone is making it a point to tell me what time it is where they are, and you know how fascinating that is for everyone. What do we got? You're supposed to use millimeters, not centimeters. What? Well, centimeters. I mean, like centimeters of snow. I mean, like we got so much snow here. It's like we basically moved back to feet again. 8 degrees here. During the day, it was 15. Anime Confuser, I don't like you anymore, just so you know. First time chat viewer. Yay! Waving little rags high, whatever those little cute little purple things are. Rags TM, welcome. Welcome to the strange and peculiar world of my existence online, and what will eventually become Tech Bandits when I actually go to the voice chat and start talking about that stuff. But I just want to say hi to everyone first. Put it this way. I am 6'3" tall, and it was about waist height. Bear in mind, there is a lot of drift where I am. Yeah, the drift kills you. The amount of the drifting snow is insane, or in our case, the plowed snow is insane. I was working down at Netflix Studios, and that is down right by the lake shore there, right by the lake. And so first off, it's freezing freaking cold. And secondly, there were trucks everywhere. I've never seen anything like it. There were just like, you couldn't pass most of these roads to get to the studio because there were, I would guess, 20 to 30 trucks on the side of the road or blocking the road, waiting to either drop off snow or pick up snow. They wouldn't be picking up snow, would they? I guess they probably wasn't. Well, maybe they were picking up. Now I say that. They might have been picking up snow because I know they ran out of room for a lot of this stuff. So anyways, 40, what is it? Was that like 40 billion something of NM of snow. What's an NM? 5:27 a.m. in Queensland, Australia. What's a good place to be? Good place to be. My wife's trying to get a movie made in New Zealand. So who knows? We may be up in that neck of the woods next little while. Well, maybe next year, probably. Yeah. 6'4", and everyone's talking about how tall they are. I'm 7 foot, of course. Burning the snow. That's what I thought. I was like, we don't have a better way. Can't we melt it or something? Like, is there a better way of dealing with this stuff? Or, whatever. Okay. 13 centimeters in Saskatoon. But you know what? Muscle me. The reality is that if you're living in Saskatoon, aren't you expecting that kind of snow? I mean, isn't that like sort of, yeah, whatever, 13 centimeters. We get that all the time. Okay, so my arm really hurts. So it's got to be, so that mean I have to be higher or lower? I don't think can I raise this chair anymore? I don't know. I think I've done so much damage to this chair. I don't think this chair goes up anymore. I think I've broken everything in this chair. In my attempt to recreate a Stargate chair with it, with my little Stargate parts, I think I may have destroyed my chair in the process. Can I go down? If I go down a bit, there you go. See what disconnects when I do that. Oh God, yeah, my arms are really bad. So the lesson being, don't do crazy, extreme physical exercise all the time, all day for a month, and expect to get away with it when you're 53 years old. There you go. That's my lesson to all of you. Monkeys don't volunteer to live here. What? Still trying to figure out why I am. I know, it's always that weird thing, isn't it? Where you go like, why? Like every winter I find myself going like, why am I here? James Gurney and his centimeters. James was telling me that you even got snow down here in Atlanta. You did not. James, seriously? They had snow in Atlanta? That's got to be one of the signs of the apocalypse, isn't it? James was on Discord showing off his new MacBook Pro. I'm guessing it looked like a MacBook Pro to me, but I didn't. To be honest, I jealously didn't look at it too well. So let me show you my new. So my wife snuck off and bought me a present coming back from my shoot. And it's this is the new M1 what's it called, iPad Pro, and I freaking love it. I was so enamored with my director, writer, and one of my best friends who did this, Vincenzo Natali, he works entirely on the iPad now. So he'll be doing a scene, and if he needs to, like if second unit's working on a shot or something, he'll just draw something and then send it off to second unit to do. And I was so jealous of that. He also did, I think he did his entire graphic novel. He did it all on this iPad, not this iPad, but an iPad. And I just thought, you know what, I felt like that would be more useful to me than a laptop at this point. Because I've got all the fun, chunky laptop stuff. I mean, the frustrating thing is they haven't yet figured out how to put Blender on it. I'd love to do 3D stuff on it, but maybe that'll come. Why the black nail on the thumb? So the story behind these thumbs is this. My fantastic niece, Rebecca, and my amazing wife, Jane, have this kind of like sort of, I guess it's the aunt and daughter I always wanted kind of thing that she's got going. And so every so often she'll come back from university and they'll do their nails and stuff like that. And I got jealous, so I got in there and they each did a nail. And they did the worst freaking job on nails I've ever. They were like giggling about how bad, first off, how horrible my nails are. Look at that. It's shoddy workmanship. And then they each got to choose a color, and I sort of told them to go with the dark colors, and I just kind of liked it. They said they take it off, and I was like, no, I kind of, I don't know, something about it I kind of like. All right, black polish. So when you hit your finger with a hammer, there's no bruises. Exactly, it's a good point. My tablet died. I want to get an iPad stylus and design more stickers on. Oh yeah, I'll tell you, the iPad and Procreate is just. I love Procreate. Actually, Jack Jasra, you know what? Drawing tutorial Discord session on iPad incoming. Oh, fantastic. Are you using the iPad at all? Charge the tablet. That's true. If it died, that could be it. All right, let me go to Discord and see if I can let everybody in. Let me see. Where are we? Here we go. TechBandits server. Is that right? Is that what I did? I can't even remember anymore. I can't even remember. Vibe Pup.
Hello.
Are you there?
Yes.
You're speaking? I can't hear you. Let me see if there's a reason why I can't hear you. Is there a reason why I can't hear? I should. The speakers are on, right? Is
Well,
it
is
possible
the
it's you?
Discord connected to
Before
the
I go
thing?
freaking out about it. Let's have a look. Is your volume low? No. Are you muted? No. Okay, let me just check the
Apparently,
user settings. Give me one
chat
second,
can
because I forgot
hear
this. This is
me.
where we
Wait,
always have the.
I'm talking.
Okay.
He can't.
Yeah. No, it's done.
He can't hear me.
Checking the
Checking the
mic.
mic.
Hello,
Hello,
mic.
mic.
That seems to work.
Okay, hello.
Razor. Yeah. Do I need to? Is it turned itself off again or something? Is that what it is?
Do you have?
Ah, my headphones went to sleep. They were bored of me talking. They got bored of me talking and decided to they just bailed.
No, they turn off when you haven't heard sounds for a while.
Right. I was too busy enjoying the sound of my own voice, Vibe Pup. That's what happened. So tell me all about the move. Tell us what happened. Oh, squirrel, 2 squirrels.
Girl,
Yep.
I just want to say it was very bumpy.
Really? Did you
Yeah.
travel? You didn't have to do it during the storm or anything crazy, did you?
During when it started.
You.
But we were there.
So you were traveling during all that stormy stuff?
When it just started,
Right.
so we were good.
Oh, you got there just before it got really bad?
Yeah. But then we didn't get the house for like a day, so we had to go to a hotel for an extra day because they couldn't get the closing of the house done.
Oh my God! But I kind of like hotels though. Although hotels in COVID suck.
Because of the time difference, the banks closed earlier.
Oh,
so that didn't work.
Oh no! Oh man! So were your parents freaking out?
Yeah, but we were able to get there, so it was fine, really.
Right. And see, I always like hotels. Do you like hotels? Are you a hotel fan?
No.
Really? You don't like hotels? Yeah. Well, I guess because it's funny. I had to stay in a hotel at one point during the shoot because we had someone visit the house who tested positive. And so my wife called and said, look, someone's tested positive. What do you want to do? And I was like, I don't know. So I called production and they said, okay, well, fine. We'll just put you in a hotel for the night until everyone tested again. And everyone tested negative. It was fine. But for one night I stayed at the hotel. But the problem was because it's the pandemic, there's no room service. There wasn't even anyone at the front desk. I had to phone a number to get someone to come down for the front desk. And it was kind of a weird kind of almost it felt a bit like The Shining. It was like an empty hotel. It was kind of creepy.
So. I was trying to say, we stopped at this very creepy hotel on the way over. I did not like that. I didn't sleep at all.
Creepy hotels, there's nothing creepier than a creepy hotel, I gotta say.
But then when we got to Brunswick, we went to this nice hotel. We stopped near Drummondville. I don't know exactly where.
Drummondville, but that sounds familiar to me for some reason.
It was really creepy because you could hear stuff outside the window constantly.
Like what? What kind of stuff? Like people screaming?
No, because we were right by the highway, so we'd be hearing stuff and there was mold.
Oh God, there's nothing. We stayed in one in Oregon like that, and it had one of those air freshener things that would go off every 20 minutes. It would just go because they were trying to cover up this horrible, damp, moldy smell. Oh God, it's horrible. That was haunted for sure, that place, even though I don't believe in ghosts. Okay, so you stayed in the hotel. The hotel sucked, but what about the new house? How's your room? You got a good room?
Yeah, it fits my bed, which is very good because it's a king size.
You have a king size bed?
It barely fits in my room.
I don't even have a king size bed. What do you do with a king size bed?
Sleeping in it.
That's not a bed. That's a room unto itself. That's like a patio.
It does take my entire room up, but that's all I really do in my room. I just sleep. I don't.
That's true. That's all I do. Oh, no, I say that. I guess I do yoga in my room sometimes. Not now because I can't move my arms. So you've got a king size bed. Holy crap. I'm jealous of your bed already. All right. So tell us more about the move. I'm going to try to see if I can find out how to get a window capture thing up because I want to show you a couple things that are kind of cool.
Oh, when we first got here, in the first couple days, I bought a new game for the Switch.
Ooh, what'd you get?
I bought Pokemon Legends Arceus.
Oh, Bass was talking about that. Is it any good?
It's amazing.
Oh, really? Is it better
Like
than Breath of the Wild or anything? Or no, that's not. What am I saying? That's not Pokemon, is it?
Breath of the Wild. Wait, I just want to say they are really similar, Breath of the Wild and Pokemon Legends Arceus, except Pokemon Legends Arceus is you are collecting different stuff instead of where in Zelda you're collecting a weapon.
Huh.
Because like it's open world and everything in
Oh,
Pokemon Legends Arceus.
it's an open world Pokemon?
It's a closed open world area. So it's basically you unlock like I'm on the Cobalt Coastlands.
Right. Which is
That's
like one
basically
specific server or something?
it's the water area in
Okay.
the game.
Right.
And you can fast travel to different like places of your house
Right.
and like it's really fun and I don't really know how to explain some parts of it because
But it's on Switch.
yeah, there's this one part where you need internet. Very happy I had internet
Oh, how'd
because
that go? How is the
you
internet? Is
need
it fast?
yeah,
Not as fast?
getting there.
Not as fast?
It's getting there. That's all I can really say right now.
How is it getting there? What is that? That's a mystery I want solved.
It's not completely like the old one, but it's good.
Okay. And what are you gonna do? Like get another one as well? So you've got like two or something? Or what are you gonna like? Are you gonna like upgrade it?
No, because where I am in the house, we had to take the uh from the router. We had to have an Ethernet cord all the way across the roof
Dude,
down
that's
to my computer in the basement.
all right. See, look, check it out. That's I don't know if you can see. Oh God, I can't raise my arms. See those cables up there? Up
Yeah.
there? Okay, those are all the way up, go 3 floors up to my router. Because the same thing.
Oh,
I had like lousy Wi-Fi.
ours has like it's in the wall,
Gimpy G.
but
Sorry, Gimpy G's
there-
here. I haven't talked to Gimpy G for as long as I haven't talked to most of you. I talked to Gimpy G maybe a little earlier, a little sooner. But we're gonna get Gimpy G in here too. Find out what he's up to. Sorry, go ahead. Sorry. So you've done an Ethernet cable to get high-speed internet so you can do your gaming and stuff. Are you
no,
still
we
doing
didn't
online
have.
school?
No, I'm in real school.
Oh, and how's that?
It's good. I just want to tell this very fun story. I have a friend. His name is Mr. Quackerton.
Mr. Quackerton.
Yes, there was a duck on the schoolyard, and I walked up to him. I'm so happy I'm not the only one who can make that noise.
Yes, quack. Yes.
I can make that noise.
I don't know. I'm not sure if I've met anyone else who does that noise. It's not a terribly accurate duck, but it's really fun to do.
It is.
Okay, so Quack McQuackerton. What is this? So there's actually a duck that goes to school with you?
No, there was this pregnant duck on the schoolyard, and I named him.
Right. Okay.
'Cause
I got to point out one small flaw in your plan. If he was pregnant, that would be a miracle.
No, there was two.
Oh, there were
Both of
two.
them
Okay, got it. Right. Yeah. Okay. Very good. Someone's gonna have to explain that to me one day. But yeah. Okay, got it. Yeah.
And they left the second period very sadly.
Right.
But like there was a duck in our schoolyard for a little while.
We had a duck. We had ducks would land in our pond in LA every so often. We had a pool, and they would just stop in the. I'd shoo them away because I'd be worried that they'd get sick on the chlorine and stuff in the thing. But you know.
Yeah, that would be bad if the duck got hurt.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to poison the duck in any way. I had to work with rats on this thing, and I was terrified of hurting the rats in any way.
You had to have pet rats with you?
Not pets. Nope.
So they just found some random rat on the street.
No,
and
they
you're like,
didn't.
"Yeah,
No. But I thought that I sort of had this image in my mind that they would like fluff and fold them. That they would like, that they would like wash them and make them all nice smelling, and then they'd put them all over you. And as it turns out, yeah, they don't. And so rats are really stinky, and we're never getting a rat, just so you know.
So you were afraid that they'd be putting the rats on you, but they aren't.
Well, I can't really say what we do with the rats, but it's pretty horrific. And the biggest issue I have with them was they are lovely. They are cute little guys. They are smart, and gals, I guess. But they're not really good at going to the bathroom anywhere other than wherever they feel like it, and they just stink. They were just really smelly. I guess if you had one rat, it probably wouldn't be as stinky, but oh my God. Like it was like gag worthy.
Like I can guess what happened, but I'm not gonna.
Yeah, it's not
Just
it's not pretty.
just in case I'm correct.
One rat decided to just do his business all the way down my arm, and it was that was
Is that included in the show? Like,
that
is
was
it
for free.
included in the bloopers?
That was free. I actually, oh my God, the bloopers would be really good. There was one blooper that Baz wanted to see where I stepped on a rock and I slipped and landed on my belly. Like literally, I got up on a rock, my foot went out, and I went thump and landed just right over the belly. Oh, first time chat. Wait a sec, everyone, stop everything. First time chat. I just invested in an NFT and lost my lifetime savings. What? Less nap? You're kidding me, right? That's got to be a joke.
Okay.
That's got to be a joke. No one's going to announce that as the first thing in a chat, would they?
I would.
Really? But why would you invest your life savings in something that's so incredibly
experimental?
Volatile? Yeah, like I understand like a little bit of money to try it out, like kind of a gambling thing, or like instead of going out for dinner or something. But I don't understand putting all of your money into it.
But why would you wouldn't you want to have put it in there instead of?
Captain Calvin Cat's asking a good question, which is something that I need to figure out, which I started looking into, but it got so complicated so fast. How do you do an NFT? I mean, not buying, but how do you create an NFT? Because I want to create them for these coins, right? Oh, that's right. Oh
wait, I think I know how.
Do you?
Yeah.
But how do you do it without it costing a fortune? Like in like what do they call it? Gas fees or something? Or whatever they call it?
Do you want it to be those drawing NFTs?
Lesnaff, have a good day. Thank you. Thank you for coming by. Lesnaff, I hope you really haven't lost all of your money on that. I mean, I don't mean to be flip about it. I hope you haven't done that. And if so, I hope you gamble on something much more appropriate next time and get lots of money back. Anyways, yes. Sorry, go ahead there, Wolfpup.
A lot of people draw their NFTs instead of making them solid ones.
Yeah, I haven't seen a lot of solid NFTs, but I just like the solid NFTs because there's something about a coin. Something hard and solid, and it just feels more.
Yeah.
And also, I figure that then if the NFT is not worth anything, at least the coin is. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's you now have a coin. If it doesn't work,
it's like
at least you still have a coin.
Yeah, you still have a collectible of sorts. And then I like the idea that you can, while all of the coins will be the same, the idea is that one little portion of this coin here would be etched with with some kind of a number or a code or something that would then allow us to sort of experiment with the NFT, blockchain side of stuff. That was kind of my hope. But people get very, very, they get kind of
lucky with it.
Yeah, people are getting kind of it's almost like politicized. It's almost become go NFTs, down with NFTs. Like it's either NFTs are the devil or NFTs are going to save all of us. Like it's or blockchain is the devil's work, or the blockchain is there doesn't seem to be any kind of in the middle. Oh, the coin has the text on the back side. Yeah. Oh, it's got. Oh, sorry. Yes. Here's the coin. So the coin's like this. So it says the TechBandits scratch terrors, and then the idea was I could put maybe a code etched in there, and then there's all these little cute little Stargate chevrons all around the outside. On the outside of this, it says, what does it say? Lifelong learning. There you go. It says lifelong learning on the side, and then on the other side, it just has the logo, which is kind of fun.
Oh, I forgot to say this at the start, but my dad just gave me a Stargate hat.
Oh yeah? What kind of Stargate hat?
It's just, I don't know. It just has the Stargate in the background. A lot of
Is it like a logo? Does it have like an SG-1 logo on it, or a Atlantis?
No, it
logo?
doesn't have. It doesn't have any logo. It's just the Stargate and then people. He got it from one of those nerd boxes, I'm pretty sure they're called.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I love the idea of the nerd boxes, but I just feel do I really need more junk? I mean, yes, I do. But do I really need it? Well, maybe I do. I love that he gets the nerd boxes.
I just want to say, no, he doesn't get them anymore, but I just want to say, do you need new junk every month? No, you need it more than
every. You need it every day, basically.
You need it every week, not every month.
Right.
That's why.
Xenos has a food tease for us. which is that they're making tacos. It's gonna be hard to beat the tacos we've had recently. I tell you, we made some really good tacos the other day. What were they? Were they? I think they were like Beyond Meat tacos. They're pretty damn great.
Oh, I just
Um,
want to say, New Brunswick has so good pizza.
really? Pizza's my favorite food.
Yeah.
Pizza's like one of my favorite foods of all time. What kind of pizza? Is it the thin,
Uh,
thick? What do they got?
so we ordered from Norm's Pizza and Pizza Delight so far.
Is Pizza Delight are either of them a chain or are they're just like individual pizza places?
I'm pretty sure they're individual. I don't. Pizza Delight might be a chain. I think Norm's Pizza is just here.
Interesting. Norm's Pizza.
'Cause-
I always like the pizza places that have like a guy's name because it always sounds like you're getting like the kind of pizza that no one else is getting. You're onto something.
Norm's Pizza, it is so good. Like, I didn't really like it the first time that I had it, like, first day.
Mm-hmm.
But, like,
And what's
when
the
it's
crust
warmed
like?
up in the... I don't eat the crust, but it was good.
What?
Like,
What are you,
this
my
was the
son?
first...
Baz doesn't eat the crust either. The crust's the best part. The
No,
bones.
that was the first time I've ate the crust, and I liked it.
That's when you get the dipping sauce for. I go with fish. What? Fish
I thought I was
pizza?
going to have to get my dog in trouble on stream because she was smelling around.
What's that? Jack Jasper has had the best Lieber Casamel today. What is that? What is a Lieber Casamel? What is that? So I'm waiting for someone to 3D print a taco. 3D printed pizza. I've seen that. You seen that?
A 3D printed taco?
But I don't know how you do a 3D printed taco. That'd be weird. But a 3D printed pizza, it's not really
You'd
3D
have
printed.
to-
It's just a pizza they drop things on. You know? More
You just...
Lieber Casa.
just
Lasagna
wanna say-
made with moose and deer meat. Mm.
You can 3D print any food and eat it. You just have to not care about your intestines.
Yeah, as long as you don't care about what happens after, you can eat just about anything. That's the problem.
And just put like hot sauce over just just PLA of like dinosaur.
I made the mistake of having two, not one, but two churros. You know what a churro is? That sort of deep fried long donut thing. Like it's a Mexican treat.
Yeah, that sounds good.
So they're great by themselves. They're already great. But then there was caramel put inside them, caramel sauce put inside them and all over them. I ate two of those just before I had to be strung up and spun around and hit with brooms.
Oh, I didn't finish my food tease for you about
Oh yeah, what do you
Norm's
got?
Pizza.
Yeah, Norm's Pizza. What do you got?
So basically, I did not like Pizza Delight because basically what they did is I didn't like Pizza Delight because they put dough, sauce, toppings, cheese, and I didn't like the toppings, so I just had like flavored dough.
Eek. So yeah, it's not good. And the dough really makes. There's a place called Blondie's here, which makes great dough. We like their pizza. What do you have on your pizza when you have pizza?
Cheese.
Just cheese?
That cheese is my preferred topping, but like we get
I like
we get pepperoni and bacon on it.
I like pepperoni. I like hot peppers. I love hot peppers on my pizza. We had one night the guy who's the crane operator, the guy who operated this massive crane, and I guess gets paid well for it, I guess, but because he bought the whole crew pizza one night on set, and he got it from Descendants Pizza, and it's like this thick, and it had jerk chicken on top, along with all these sauce and stuff. Oh, so good. My mouth is literally watering at the thought of it right now. So yes, you are the worst food tease ever. Sorry, as you know, you don't have the same. It's not the same as pizza. Those tacos sound good, but I don't know, pizza.
Norm's Pizza,
carb.
they had this amazing garlic bread with it.
Yeah, garlic bread. I love garlic bread.
It was this garlic pizza type thing, and it tasted amazing.
Now, that stuff is like I could never stop eating that. So poor Pac Bomb. Hello, Pac Bomb. Is trying to do low carb. I need to do low carb. I'm feeling very carby right now. I gotta do some low carb. It's okay. Wait a sec. It's 1 or 2 slices of Leberkäse in a roll. I don't know what that is. It's a huge baked loaf of sausage. Ooh, sweet mustard. Oh man, why am I so hungry? I wasn't even hungry. Now I'm hungry again. Bite me, I'm Klingons hungry. God knows what they're gonna eat. Let me show you something. I thought this is the coolest thing. So apparently, for some reason, I don't really know the basis of this other than it was a tweet that I saw. I don't know if you can see the stream or not, Wolfpup. But there's this, it was NASA, apparently, and this is from Space Today tweet. NASA apparently on purpose crashed a Boeing 747 or whatever it is to see sort of what would happen. And you have to see this because it's the coolest thing I've ever seen. Check this out. Of course, there's
Wait, I just want to say that just sounds like a waste of
doesn't it?
plane.
It sounds like a total waste. But apparently they did a remote control, so nobody was flying it. They did a remote controlled crash.
Yeah, I would hope nobody is flying it.
Yeah, it'd be a bad idea. Hey, Frank, you want to fly a plane today? Sure.
Yeah, you're going to crash it.
Didn't work like that. Okay, so check this out because I think it's actually kind of beautiful. Look at this. Check this out. That's it. Then look at that. Like if you saw that in a movie, you'd be like, is it really that flammable? Look at that. It has all these different angles on it too because they obviously they were ready for it to crash, right? So look at that. Isn't that wild?
That's really
I mean,
cool.
I'm guessing it was. Does that mean that it was full of fuel? Do you think? I love these ones too. So you see it slide for a bit, and then I guess the friction or something, or I mean, like that sucker just disintegrated. Oh boy, they have inside shots. I didn't get this far. Check this out. Okay, anyone flying today? I apologize. Oh man,
yeah,
they're not making it out of that. Oh man. Oh
nobody was breaking though.
Well, I guess if they like that fire, I guess as long as if the wing comes off and the fuselage keeps going, it should be okay, right?
Yeah, if the place with all the people in it continues going after, then
yeah, but look, that flame is like just pouring all over the cabin. And you don't really see the aftermath of it. I'd like to know more about this, actually. It looks like old footage, too, doesn't it? Doesn't it look like 1970s footage or something?
It does, though. I don't...
But that is the creepy thing, though, is those, oh my God, the dummies. Look, that guy's trying to hug the guy beside him because he's so scared.
Like the dummies
it looks like the dummy's trying to hug the guy beside him. Anyways, I just thought that was one of the coolest things I'd seen for some reason. It was an intentional crash to test something. That's what I'm saying, Captain. I don't entirely know what the deal is. Let me see if Twitter can cast any light on this. It's from Space Today, but it doesn't say NASA remotely crashed a 720. All right, let's go. NASA. Let me see if I can look up any more information about this. Let me just turn this off just in case something horrible comes up. But I just thought that was kind of neat, and it sort of makes sense though. You kind of want to know what's going to happen, right? I mean, you don't want to just have it crash and not know. Oh, there's a whole Wikipedia on it. Oh wow, there is a whole Wikipedia on this. Check this out. Look, controlled impact demonstration. The Controlled Impact Demonstration, or colloquially, the crash in the desert, was a joint project between NASA and the Federal Aviation Administration that intentionally crashed a remotely controlled Boeing 720 aircraft to acquire data and test new technologies to aid passengers and crew survival. I don't know how many of those dummies made it out alive, to be honest, but no.
Not much, but like it's just to see if it crashed, if it could survive. Like it's not. Like, they're going to do that multiple times, but changing something.
Oops. That's the worst, the absolute worst link I think I've given anyone ever. Does that even go anywhere? Oh, it does. Okay, good. I wasn't sure if it was going to work or not. Yeah, so even though it's a really big, ugly is Cal here? Cal! How are you, Cal? It's Karem's birthday. Hello, Pixie Rose. So that was we have to sing happy birthday to Karem now. Karem? I'm guessing it's Karem. Is it Karem or Karem? How would you say it? But I'm happy to say it. I'm happy to go, happy birthday. Oh, I should take off the controlled impact demonstration though, shouldn't I? I don't think it's it's not really a good birthday. Here's a birthday present for you. We're going to crash a plane. I don't think that's a good idea. All right.
I would like that, but if nobody was in it.
Yeah, me too. Actually, that would be kind of fun. If anyone wants to crash a plane for me for my birthday, it doesn't have anybody in it, I'd be fine with that. In fact, if I could be the person remote controlling it, that would be the best gift ever. You imagine that? Here, take this remote control, crash the plane over there. I'd be like, best ever. Happy birthday to
But how?
you. Happy
But they would
birthday.
need to teach you how to do it first.
Would they? You're gonna crash it anyways. I guess you could crash it in the wrong place. I wonder if it was full of fuel. Think it was full of fuel?
I just want to, yeah, probably, because if I just want to say, you're driving a plane, it's going to be full of fuel. You don't want it to just have no fuel in it, because then it wouldn't explode or anything. It would just rip apart.
Well, that's what I would think. But I guess they dump their fuel if they think they might have to do an emergency landing, right? First time chat. Message was deleted by the moderator. Look at that. Someone came in for their first time chat and screwed it up. And already Cal's on them. Hello, Cal, by the way. I missed you, Cal. Missed you much. I missed the giant hammer of Cal. The giant heart and hammer of Cal. Now, Pixie Rose is saying that we've got to sing Karem happy birthday. So we should do that. Rodney crashing a gate ship. Well, I would only do that on purpose, of course. Karam. Is it Karam or Karam? It's Karam. Karam? How would you say it? God, it's been so long. I haven't had to do birthday shout-outs for a long time now. All right. We go. I pretty much eat cabbage and tofu and lots of coconut milk Thai soup. Oh, I love coconut Thai soup, I got to say. Hey, David, how are you? I'm very good, Civil War Mormon. Cal's always here, watching, waiting. There's nothing creepy about that at all, Cal. That's fine. That's not like a horror movie or anything. Karem. I thought that was it. Karem. Okay. All right. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Karem, who's not here for some unknown reason. Why aren't you here? I gave you lots of warning. What else would you do on your birthday? Then come and see me online. Happy birthday to Karem. There you go. Done. That's it. That's all I've got in the way of singing. And I can't move my arms because they hurt. You still there, Wolf Pup?
I am still here.
Oh, good. Okay. I wasn't sure if my headphones had gone to sleep again or not. So Baz doesn't get out of school until I don't think he gets out of school until 3:30 or something. Although he's like a teenager now, so he likes to hang out after and go to malls and things.
That'd be 4:30 here.
Wow. Wait a second. James R. Gurney, who knows everything, he really does. I'm not being facetious. Says that the crash had 15% of fuel. That's it. Only 15% of the fuel load. Could you imagine what a full plane would do? I did hurt my arm on Stargate. That's a good point. Maybe it's a recurring injury. But I didn't just hurt one arm this time. I hurt both arms. That's how good I am. Uh-oh. Xenos' 53rd birthday is Thursday. Holy moly. Is it Zelenka's birthday? Is that right? Is it really? Is it David Nichols' birthday today? I'm not singing him happy birthday. It's didn't you also eat before getting hung upside down on Stargate? I think you're noticing a bit of a pattern here, Captain Catherine. It seems that like most insane people, I don't learn from my mistakes. I just repeat them. I actually, to be fair, I didn't realize I was going to be hung upside down in quite the way I was. So, my arms are tired. Yeah, sure. What do you got?
According to Far Cry 3.
Yeah.
That is the definition of insanity, doing the same thing over and over, expecting a change.
That's me. So there you go. That's me. I keep lifting my arms up, expecting them to feel better, and they just don't. What was my...
Does it hurt when you breathe?
Does it hurt when I breathe?
Because your shoulders are attached to your rib cage.
A little bit. Gimpy G! A voice from the darkness. How are you?
You know what? Pretty dang good.
I feel like we should be playing romantic music as we get together again back online. Gimpy G!
Is that your version of...
That was my...
romantic song.
That was my romantic music. I'm not really much of a musician. I don't know if you noticed that or not. Yeah, I'm not really good at writing music. But thanks for bringing that up, Wolf Pup. That's nice. Maybe you could give me a nice little paper cut and pour lemon juice on it, too. Gimpy G... I am never making fun of you for not being able to move ever again. Not that I've been doing a lot of that in the past.
You got tied up, didn't you?
I got my arms are miserable. I kept thinking, do you have? I found myself in bed one night. I'm lying in bed there. I can't stop moving my legs. I have that restless leg thing. Do you ever get that and not be able to move?
Yes.
See, that's hell to me.
So
that is the
you
idea
can
of hell.
feel the muscle activate,
Yeah.
but it's not strong enough to cause any movement.
Right.
So it's just irritating. I get that too when there's like if I'm scared that something's going to hit me, or you know how you like react to stuff, and so you react but you don't react, if you get what I mean.
Right. So you tense up without actually tensing up, and all you get is the irritation of the muscles rather than the actual movement of the muscles.
Right.
Oh
True
God.
that.
Well, how are things? I know that Wolf Pup's just moved to New Brunswick, and seems to be quite happy with his king-sized bed. I don't know if you missed that or not.
Why is that the
so
thing
nice.
that you are paying the most attention about?
It's a king-size bed. I'm jealous. We're both jealous of your giant king-size bed.
It's to keep all my stuffed animals.
Oh, really?
That's nice, dude. I like that.
That's like Gippy G's idea of heaven, because he'd just be surrounded by
It really is.
1,000 baby Yodas, right?
If it was, yeah, are any of those baby Yodas? Because I will back your play on that.
I only have one Baby Yoda stuffed animal, and I just want to say I am wearing Baby Yoda pajamas right now.
Oh, really?
So nice.
I have a Baby Yoda chia pet.
Oh, me
you
and my
even know that
dad
they
just
made
got
them?
cut. No, but
Yes,
I should say,
I
me
saw
and my
that.
dad got caught up on Book of Boba Fett.
Ugh.
It's a very good show.
No, it's not. Wolf
Okay,
Pup.
okay. Episode 5 and 6 are magnificent.
Are they? Because
But-
right now I'm plowing through it, and it's like wading through molasses. I hate it.
No, okay, let me
It's
give you a
all
little,
good,
just
though.
a little
Like,
foreshadowing. There is no Boba Fett in episodes 5 and 6.
Really?
So it really improves the show.
Really?
what is wrong with Boba Fett?
I kind of like the guy playing
I
Boba
don't
Fett.
know,
'Cause
dude.
He reminds me of Marlon Brando, but it's a bit wooden. I feel like it's just a bit.
Yeah, and I feel like they've rewritten him in a weird way.
It's
Like he doesn't even match Boba Fett from the first 2 seasons of Mandalorian.
well, that's what I mean. Like he just feels like it's like they just reinvented him to make a series out of him. You know what I have been watching that you should not watch, Wolf Pup?
What?
Is Peacemaker.
What is that?
Don't
It's
Oh
even
my
ask.
God,
familiar.
it's so good.
You don't even
It's
want to
so
know.
good.
Wolf Pup, I would wait until your parents allow you to watch it, because it's incredibly inappropriate. But oh my God, it's brilliant. It's basically about.
It is great.
It's basically about Peacemaker from Suicide Squad. You know, the guy who peace at any cost. So basically, he's like an
I'll kill women and
alt-right.
children.
He's like an alt-right not kind of racist, sexist. He's just being raised with all the wrong.
How is the show good if it has all that in it?
Well, because it's making.
It's fantastic.
Because it's making fun of it, and it's pointing out. It's just pointing out like hypocrisies that we have, and it's just I'm telling you, John Cena's like my favorite actor now.
Dude, okay, now
Give that man an
let's
Oscar.
examine this.
Yeah.
He
Okay,
does have
okay.
an Oscar.
No,
he has
John
several.
Cena does not. John Cena? Did he beat people up and take them from?
From what? What? Who was
Like-
somebody dissing John Cena? Gimpy G.
Yeah.
No,
He is.
No. Wolf Pup said John Cena had several Oscars, and I said only if he like beat people up and
That's true.
stole them from him.
Yeah, but he seems like a nice guy. Like he wouldn't do that either. Like
Oh, he does.
I
yeah.
want him to be my best friend. Like that. He just seems like the nicest guy on the planet.
Do you know what we should do, David? We should
Yeah.
become best friends with Batista and John Cena, and then just go to bars and start crap all the time.
And just like
It would
totally
be
like,
fantastic.
oh, you got a problem with that? Talk to John
Yeah.
Cena.
Yeah.
Exactly. Because
Talk
I
to
wouldn't be able
my
to
best
fight. I wouldn't be able to fight
friend.
either because I can't lift my arms, right? Nor could I, even if I
You
could.
and I-
Even if I could lift
You and
my
I would
arms.
just be sitting there,
You have said
torsos.
that-
Heckling. We'll just be
Yeah.
the hecklers.
We'll be Waldorf and Stadler.
Waldorf and
That's
Stadler.
what we're gonna
Yeah.
do.
The bar.
We're gonna be
yeah,
the live version of that.
that's it.
Tell Netflix.
Perfect.
Tell Netflix. We'll do the live version.
I'm hoping that my shoulders
Did
will
you
repair.
say sue
Of course.
Netflix twice?
Who sued them? What?
No, I just heard Gimpy J just say sue Netflix. Sue Netflix is what it
No,
sounded.
not sue Netflix. No, I said
Go
talk
put it
to
on.
Netflix.
Yeah, get Netflix to do it. Netflix to
Oh,
do
you
a
said
show.
sue Netflix. I
Yeah.
heard sue Netflix. I'm like, why?
Hey, now speaking of
No.
which, where are you at with things, Gimpy G? How's the post fire revival going? The Phoenix from the
Okay.
flames.
Okay. So these things go tremendously slowly.
Mm.
However, they have cleared out everything, and now it looks like this week they'll start demolishing. We already tore down the garage.
Oh, they pulled that down.
It's just gone.
Right.
But
Okay.
the house is kind of different. It like that room I was in. I don't know if you remember. I said it was behind a firewall.
Yeah, your cool little
Yeah.
studio space. Yeah.
So
For those people who
anything
don't
that
know, by the
was-
way, I'm not sure if there's anyone who
Yeah.
doesn't know, but our friend Gimpy G was streaming live on Twitch when his house was basically burned to the ground.
yeah,
Yeah, and
it was terrible.
and we should put that GoFundMe in there as well, so they've got people know.
Oh, thank you.
How does that work? I can never
I
get it
don't
right.
know.
What is it? What is it?
You know what? This is a perfect time for you to practice with the quad stick.
I'm practicing. I know. Well, I was thinking that. I was thinking I should use the quad stick. Oh, look at that. It is Gimp. Oh, I put Gimpy G, not Gimpy. Thank you, Cal. Beat me to it again. Everything hurts, but that's okay. I'm very brave. I have a stuntman hat. Did you get a stuntman hat for not being able to move, Gimpy G?
I requested one from the union.
You've been robbed.
Yeah.
Um,
The G union. Yeah.
I have to see if we can get you because basically you're throwing yourself down the stairs and stuff. So
Right.
yeah.
I did that once.
You and your nephew should probably get one.
I've had things crawl on my face, and I didn't.
Oh, there you go.
Like,
Yeah, basically.
compensated in
Oh
any
my
way.
God, there you go.
Yeah.
You basically, I get paid for that. You just have to endure it. That's terrible. I should see if I can get the stunt guys to give you and your nephew a stunt hat.
That would be fantastic.
I was so proud of getting this. I
Yeah.
thought like, oh my God, I've earned a stunt hat. And then I discovered that they'd given them to everyone as an end of show crew gift. I was all like, oh look, I got a screw.
Yeah.
Everyone's like, yeah, you got a stunt hat. That's great. I'm like, look, stunt hat. Everyone's like, that's nice. And then I discovered that they all already had them. Yeah.
Aw.
Yeah. Anyways.
Takes out theirs and just like,
So-
you're not the only one.
Anything that was close to the ground in my room.
Yeah.
Check this out, guys. You're gonna love this, David. You're gonna love this.
Yep.
So my video games that are down there got pulled out. Okay, by this company, and they took pictures of all of them.
Yeah.
And I start looking at them. I'm like, oh, there's my Genesis Crusader of the Centipede game. And because I'm disabled, I don't mess anything up. I don't take posters out. We just played the game and put it back, and it's nice.
Right.
$1,600 for that game, dude.
What?
Yes. Look it up.
Wait a sec. Is
Complete inbox.
So complete
Crusader.
inbox.
Yes,
And is this something that are you able to sell it?
I could.
So they've saved it, and it's worth $1,600.
Yes.
You should sign it as this has survived the Gimpy G fire of 2022.
Yes.
Was it 2022 or 2021?
Just the games they saved
Yeah.
down there.
It was
Like-
2021, wasn't it?
Was it 2021? Was it pre-Christmas
Yeah.
or after Christmas?
It was, pre-Christmas.
It was pre-Christmas.
It
Wow,
was-
it's been that long
It
already.
was
Jesus. Wow.
October 30th. Yeah, sucks.
October. Jesus, that really is a long time.
Yeah.
Okay, so you found a $1,600 game that you didn't even know you had.
Well, I knew I had it, but when you don't see things
Yeah.
and you don't think about it,
Yeah.
so,
Like
You
my
didn't
son.
know that
Now-
it was
Yeah.
worth that much. That's
right.
Yeah, it's true.
And,
You
like,
probably
but
would.
then-
You would never have thought to price it until it had to.
Right.
Right. Okay. All right. So you got a
Just like
$1,600
20
game.
games down there are worth like something like 10 grand. So woohoo.
Are you gonna save them, or are you gonna sell them?
Well, that's what's kind of like, I feel like I should save them because I'm the type of nerd that would want them.
Hmm.
If you get what I'm saying, I'm my best audience. Can I sell them to myself? I wonder.
Huh.
Because then I could.
I don't think
I
you would get the money from selling it to yourself,
Couldn't
but
you
you would
claim that they
Yeah.
were
Trade 'em.
damaged? Couldn't you get them say like, well, they're kind of damaged, so they've taken the
I
price.
don't know.
The price is not
They
worth
are
what they were.
taking them and treating them. So I don't know. I'll have to check on that. I do know that, like, I had a ColecoVision Atom, and I don't know where that's at. It was complete in box.
Wow.
And
What's that worth? Do you know? Have you looked it up?
I don't know. I didn't look that
We're
up.
going to look it up right now.
Dreamcast.
Oh,
Sega
Dreamcast.
Saturn.
I used to love the Dreamcast. I'm the idiot who bought the Dreamcast when no one else did. I used to love, what was it? Tekken. I used to love Tekken on it.
You know what was good? Soul Calibur. That was
Soul Calibur was fantastic. I loved Soul Calibur. Was it Tekken? No, it was maybe it was Soul Calibur was the one. I can't remember. Okay, sorry. It was what was it called? The ColecoVision, or what it was called? Or what did you say? Activision?
The ColecoVision Atom, ADAM. It had cassettes rather than floppy disks. And
the Atom.
It would play your ColecoVision. Do you remember ColecoVision or no?
Yeah, I do remember ColecoVision. They were weren't they one of the first ones to do like the tennis games and stuff? I don't know which one. The Atom.
ColecoVision was actually Coleco stands for like Connecticut Leather Company.
Really?
So they made like saddles and horse stuff, and then whoever was running it was smart and thought, I'm going to get me into some other stuff.
I don't know that these horses are going to be around for long. Oh wow, I didn't realize they had Zaxxon on that. I'm not seeing a price for. I'm not even seeing a whole system here. I mean, eBay's so hard to tell because people can ask for whatever they want. 2 vintage Atom ColecoVision family computer system tape decks. The tape decks alone are worth $150.
So that's cool.
Gorf.
Assuming they don't have boogers on them. Yes, I have it.
You don't.
Yeah, I got Buck Rogers and the Planet Zoom.
Gorf's worth $70 right there.
Nice.
Boxed complete ColecoVision Illusions. I don't know that one. Wow.
The thing is, the games that we like, David, are the ones that are worth a lot. Like Adventures.
Yeah, because
role playing.
Because smarter old people like me, people who are smarter than me, have earned good livings and earned huge amounts of money, and they can now afford to buy those things.
Right. People our age bracket look back fondly.
We do, and are willing to spend money to pretend we're young.
I have a Nintendo Power magazine that's worth $600.
Nintendo Power. Wow.
Yes.
I used to have all of those magazines. I bought every freaking computer magazine I ever saw, and I don't know what I did with any of them. I think I must have just thrown them out. I mean, at some point.
My sister and my mom went through and threw tons of them away, right?
Right.
Because I had them everywhere, and it's a fire hazard. Ooh,
right.
Premonition. Anyways.
Oh, way to go. Yeah, that's it. Damn it. You could have claimed all of those in the fire if they hadn't thrown them away for fire reasons.
Right. But I made them keep the first 20 or so issues of each one. Like I've got something called Sega Vision.
Oh yeah,
it
Sega
was
Vision.
Yeah, it was their answer to Nintendo Power.
Yeah.
And then I had Electronic Gaming Monthly.
Yeah.
Some other stuff like that.
I remember I used to do a lot of was it Gamer? No, it was before it was called Gamer. It was called something else. It might have even just been called PC Gaming or something. There was one, maybe it was a Canadian one.
Yeah.
And there was also, I used to love PC Magazine. Because it was a PC Magazine and Byte Magazine. I used to love Byte Magazine as well.
Okay, I want to know if you've done this. Did you ever order games back in your youth from a place called Chips and Bits? No.
Chips and Bits. No, I recognize the name, but I never ordered them. I never had any money. I never had any money to buy stuff.
Well, I worked summer schools. I taught summer school from the time I was 17.
Oh, really?
Oh, crap.
Still got the dogs.
Yeah.
Yeah. How is the house working out, by the way?
It's awful. But that's okay.
Well, that's nice.
I can live. I haven't gotten to take a bath since October 29th.
Jesus.
So, and I really like being in water,
Yeah.
Like floating. That's a nice warm water.
I'll tell you, I've been doing the Epsom salt baths, and I'll tell you, I could see, I would not want that taken out of my schedule.
Do you have a hot tub, buddy?
We don't have a hot tub. I'm not a big fan of hot tubs. It's like human porridge. I'm not a big fan of that. I like just regular bathtubs. I just want a big.
But the older you get, the more porridge you become.
It's true.
So you might need a dish.
I'm probably more porridge than human at this point.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it's true.
So you might You might think about it. Just keep the porridge hot.
Human porridge. I think I've completely revolted Faye Cafe, who's like human porridge. Ugh. All right, a nice hot therapeutic bath might be great for my arm. Yep, yep. Oh, your arm's sore
Yeah.
too? Everyone's arm's bad. 1
Let's
hour
see, what
tubby a night. What? You have an hour-long bath every night? I don't know. I can't be bothered with that.
Wow.
Floating takes the
I'm
pressure off the
jealous.
body. I put so much salt in the bath that I couldn't submerge. It was like being at the Red Sea.
Oh, you do that?
Yeah.
That sounds cool.
I put like so much salt in that it was because everyone kept saying put tons of salt in, tons of salt, and I've for like 2 weeks now
You bounced off the surface.
yeah, basically, yeah, that's it. It became a Newtonian fluid. It was like no, but it was just funny how like normally when you lie in a bath, you lie in a bath. This one I just kept sort of like rising to the surface of the bath. So.
Interesting.
I just want to say, I think someone else's arm is hurt a lot more than yours is.
Oh, why? What did they do?
They suspended from a wall, and then caught their arm. Like he caught himself with his arm, and now his tendon. I have no clue what tendon or what this other word means. His tendon is ukrid.
What does ukrid mean?
I don't know.
Well, the tendons aren't they they're like what attaches the muscles to the bone, I think. I think that's it. Because yeah, I was told I had some kind of tendonitis of some sort, which is interesting. But I have overacting ascites, in that I overacted so much that I hurt myself.
I was wondering.
Yeah, it's it. It was just because I was too over the top. So internet's still fairly lousy.
Oh no, it's awful.
Are you doing any Magic the Gathering?
I am.
Because I haven't played
Quite a
that
lot.
in forever.
I'm pretty happy. I can get a good enough deck by the midpoint of a season that I can get up into platinum every time.
Are you
So I'm pretty
buying?
happy
Are you
with that.
buying the whatever it's called, the pass?
I buy the the master pack,
Right.
because if you get to level 90, it pays itself back like 3 times, and turns out I don't have much to do, so I can get to level 90 no sweat.
Jesus, I started you on this, and now the student has become the master.
It's sad.
I know. This is the problem. Is
Well,
I have
it's
so
your
many things
age,
I'm
yeah.
interested in, but I never focus on any of them. That's my
okay.
downfall. Although I tell
I
you, I
like-
was dying to get back to Tech-Bandits. I got to the point where I was like, I just missed this whole streaming thing, which is weird to say when you're working on like a giant freaking TV series for
Yeah.
Oscar-winning directors, I guess. But it was, and I was the whole time I'm thinking like, ah, man, no Tech-Bandits today. Yeah, I kept thinking, how
I
did
got
Wolf Pupp's move
confused.
go?
Yeah.
I want to say,
I got-
you basically just said, I hate having a lot of children's dreams.
I have a lot of children's dreams. I enjoy crushing the dreams of children. If I can't miss out on that.
No, that's Lord Chunky.
Actually,
He's the crusher of dreams.
oh, Lord
Yeah.
Chunky, he's pretty good at. That's true. Is Lord Chunky in today as well?
Can I throw this at you? Let's suppose, can we speak hypothetically?
Yeah, go for it.
Hypothetically, a big YouTuber
Yeah.
is going to purchase me a van.
Shut the front door.
And I-
Seriously?
Shut the front door.
Yeah.
It's hypothetically. It's not seriously. It's hypothetically.
Well, but that's
Yeah.
that's even more exciting because it allows you to dream. Okay, hypothetically,
Yes.
a big YouTuber is going to buy you a van. Okay.
Yes, and
Will there be a video on that? Because I will 100% be watching.
I
the
would
video.
totally watch that too. You
Well,
should let
we have
that hypothetical YouTuber know that we would be happily watching.
see, they're saying things like they don't want to feel like they're doing it for views, so they don't want to. But I'm like, no, that's cool, dude.
Well, don't you
You're
want the
not
views?
I'm using you.
Well, why don't you do the like you could say like, well, I want you want the views, don't you?
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
you
what I'm gonna. Yeah.
You would also get views from that because people would be like,
Yeah.
this hypothetical YouTuber did.
Where
is
did that
this
guy
person?
park so I can steal his van, or
Exactly.
set it on fire?
So they
Did
would
you
be
know?
watching your stream because they'd be like,
Yeah.
Okay, wait a second. So
They made it
hypothetically, they're talking about buying a van for you. Is there a budget
Yes.
involved? Is there a is there a type of van? You should get the Mercedes thing.
Well, okay. They don't say there's a budget, and also they don't say that that's the end. They said let's start by getting you your van.
Yeah.
So that's cool.
Yeah. The van. So you would get a van that has like a either a side or I guess side would be the best entrance, right? The back you'd have to park.
Lift.
Back would be harder parking. Side allows you to come in from the side. Okay. So you get a side opening van, but can you get one that's like semi-autonomous or something that could like come around and get you?
Nah, that'd be cool, wouldn't it? Stupid Musk. He said 2019 we have all this, but no.
Oh my God. So there are a couple of people on set who have the Teslas. People who own Teslas are like, it's like a religious organization.
Really?
They are so into their Teslas. I've not heard anybody with a Tesla go like, oh man, worst money I ever spent. Everyone's like, no, you must join us. Buy one too. It's really just all of your expenses up front. But they're like $100 and something thousand. Okay, I've changed the subject. Go back to your van. So what kind of van are you looking at? What are you thinking?
Well, I don't know budgetary wise, but I am looking everything from a sensible like minivan situation. Mm-hmm. I think it's the Odyssey. Mm-hmm. But it kneels down on the side, all the way up to they even do SUVs now.
Oh my God, how cool would that be? Gimpy G's going camping.
Well, no, he's just looking stylish in his, pimp ride.
Well, you gotta get it a little muddy or something,
No.
No,
I want that SUV.
Well, is it better to buy a van that's designed for that, or is it better to like customize it? Because you could do a whole I watch videos on people customizing vans.
There is a limited number of vans that they can convert.
I see. Okay.
But this is how expensive it is. Like, okay, the SUV I was looking at was like 82,000. Okay, I was like, wow, I wonder how much the base car costs.
Wow.
And I go look, and it was like 45.
So it's the conversion is the expensive part.
Yeah.
Well, so can't you find why don't you find a YouTuber who converts vans?
I don't think there's not a huge market. What I did
there was a guy who did it. There was a guy who did. I've been watching one of the assistant directors on the show. I was talking because I always ask everyone what they watch on YouTube because I'm a nerd, and she suggested this actress who's moved to Missouri or something, and went and met up with this guy who customizes vans, and she, having no experience, customizes the van herself with under his tutelage, basically.
Wait. Do you mean like put badass Conan the Barbarian on the side of your...
No. I mean rip out all the inside and convert it into a mobile home.
Oh, okay. But
so
not the lift and all that.
Yeah,
okay.
but surely there's got to be somebody who does that stuff.
Well, there is. This is one of the really neat things. I taught for several years, and one of the kids I taught is now 30 something. That's how old you get.
Man,
and so
I'm glad I'm not getting older.
Yeah. I mean, you look it, but you're definitely not.
I don't. On the inside, I'm exactly the same age. That's the key. Yeah. Okay.
He said I touched his life, and he went into working with people with disabilities, and he runs a car lot that just sells, wheelchair vans and vehicles that are.
What? How is he doing that in a town that has no accessible stuff at all?
Fort Morgan is a lot like I don't know, like a star system that chucks all its planets out into space after they get to a certain size.
It's like you're too good for here. Get out of here.
Yeah, it's a place you're from.
Hey, David Blue's here. Hey, David Blue.
Hey, David. Why so blue?
Oh, has David got a new dog? Oh, that was a mistake. Let me tell you. No. What am I saying? I love my dog. She's wonderful. I draw pictures of her now on my iPad. So
did she really snuff you a lot after you played with?
No, it was ridiculous.
No.
I'd come home, my son didn't care, my wife was too busy, and my dog would come back and just like she'd be all over me. It was amazing. It was wonderful. You know.
You actually got to come home like during the weekend and stuff?
I did. I came home during the week, and then there were a couple of like COVID scares, so I stayed at hotels on those nights. But that was all. They were terrified because it got to the point where it was literally just. It got to the point where it was just me in scenes, and of course the director. So there were like two components that if either of those got sick, production shuts down. So I was so terrified of being like one of those two. So yeah,
And that's probably really
Yeah.
that was rough on you getting a word in edgewise with the other actor. Then
we got a first time chat. First time chat says
first time chat.
Jabiscop says 2 SG peeps in the same space. God, I love Twitch. It's true. Twitch is wonderful. And so is David Blue. So you should all go check him out too. He's got I think was it my son said you just made partner or something. I got to check in on that partner thing. I haven't looked into that for ages. Is it good to be partner? Is partner like does partner help you somehow to get cooler things to play with, cooler toys?
It gives you the ability for people to sub.
It gives you a different opportunity for people to sub.
No, it gives you.
Get bits. No, I don't know what it does.
Is it?
I know Jeff Bezos gets your firstborn, but after that, I'm not sure.
So nice, and indeed, it just happened last week. Oh, that's cool. Oh, so I didn't realize it's such a new thing. Baz has to fill me in on what's happening in the world because I've been away for I've sort of been out of touch so much. I literally did. I don't think I did I don't think I even did Twitter most of the time I was away. The odd time when I saw Gimpy G saying something mean, I would jump in, but that's it.
What mean?
Yeah.
What?
Partner gives you higher percentage when someone sub. Oh, we got to look into that, Gimpy G. Hey, Gimpy G, you gonna do any audio stuff?
Yes.
Or are you gonna do? You should be. Okay, there's no way you could stream your like Magic the Gathering or anything.
It just doesn't seem to. The problem is, any moment now, this is going to go out.
Oh, really?
It's just so awful. But see, it's all upside now because it looks like this area, is going to possibly get. Well, they're working on gigabyte or gigabit. I don't know, wireless.
Oh, sweet. I didn't even know you could get gigabit wireless. Can you bug them and say like, "Hey, you know, it'd be a great story."
Oh, I'm up their ass off.
I figured. Somehow I thought you might be. Yeah.
So I'm like, ooh. I'm so glad you got to see Peacemaker though. That is such a.
Oh my God! All of my friends were raving about it. I was raving about. I watched Yellow Jackets. I really enjoyed Yellow Jackets. It's kind of like a horror soap opera, almost.
Yeah, I started it and it was like
it's kind of. I kind of got into it. I think because I think deep down in my heart I'm a teenage girl. I think that's probably what it is. You know.
Yellow Jacket.
The dancing.
What was that?
I don't know. How about what's a new one we're watching? It's really, really good.
Who else is in the chat
you're
now?
watching.
Oh, hey, we got a whole bunch of people in here. I didn't even. Wait a sec.
Hey, everybody.
Baz, got a Hams in here. Anthony Easy's in here. Bag of Chips is in here.
Hello.
I saw Anthony earlier.
How you doing, Ham? How you doing, Bag of Chips?
Good.
How was school?
Boring.
Was it boring? Really? I thought you had a cool geography teacher who played video games or something.
Oh no, he's nice. He's just cool. I just don't like geography.
Oy. I to be honest, I thought geography was pretty dull too. But geography's
Me too.
It's kind of fun to know about. Like, get him to tell you about Japan or somewhere fun.
It's
Oh my God, I
Canadian.
have a recommend for everybody.
It's Canadian geography.
Canadian.
Oh my
history.
God, Canadian.
Oh no, nobody cares about Canada.
Nobody does.
Mhm.
That's
Apparently
true.
next year we get to learn about the World Wars. It's more or less class.
Oh, that's kind of fun. I'm actually the book that I'm listening to right now because I no longer know how to read is called Tokyo Underworld, and I'll tell you, Gimpy, you'll probably love it. It's all about like post Second World War Japan from the gangster standpoint, how the Americans and the what are they called?
Help like a lot in rebuilding the city.
Well, yeah, they were like a huge. So basically, the underground economy was a huge. Actually, you know what? Bag of Chips, you probably like this. It's got crazy stories about like wrestlers trying to rip off diamond people and yakuza and all these different types of gangs and stuff. It's a really fun book. It's called Tokyo Underworld. Highly recommend.
Interesting.
Yeah.
like if I owned a lot of illicit things in Japan, I would be so against my country being in a war.
Well, what's funny
Because
was.
they're
Oh,
yeah.
sorry. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go. Sorry, didn't let you finish.
No, that's fine. But I was just thinking, because if you're in a war, people don't have as much expendable income, and
Well, what's funny is what
yeah.
kind of becomes apparent in this discussion is how all of the companies that used to have money in Japan before the war ended up, and then it all got destroyed during. Well, they've made it all back basically, and then
Oh,
some.
sure.
And also just the black market, about how incredibly effective it was and how useful it was for the rebuilding of Japan, because people just didn't have supplies, so they would just buy stolen stuff. It was amazing. We got another
Yeah,
new
it's
person.
cool.
Pilts BF says they're new here. I don't know how people get the
That's
nerve
true.
to do this. So everyone say hi to Pits BF. What is it? Pits BF. I never know how people have the nerve to do that. Like, I'm never good at like going into a new chat and just going like, hi. But people do that. I'm always like kind of impressed that they can do that. Well done. John
Well,
P7 is gifting more tier subs to people. Thank you very much.
Oh, thank you.
The Japanese
It's a little
post-war
harder for
economic
you,
period.
David, because you have to say, "Hi, everyone. I'm David Hewlett. You might remember me from blah blah
Don't you
blah
know
blah."
who I am?
So,
Actor from
yeah,
the 80s, currently inactive.
you've got to type a lot, so
I got a lot of
that
typing.
is harder on you.
I do
That's
a lot of
harder on
those
you.
auto correct things though. Like I've sort
Oh,
of like
you might do a macro.
I do a lot of macros. Yeah. Well, and I'm supposed to Baz, you got to show me. You promised me, Baz, that you'd show me how to use this Stream Deck thing. This buttons I could be pressing right now. I don't know what they do. I don't know. Are you sick? Have you got COVID? Are you staying home?
I am home.
No, I'm saying, but are you like home for good now because you can't go because you're sick?
Okay, sure.
Uh-oh. Speaking of the 80s, I watched Pin the other day, and it was great. I really liked it a lot. Captain Catherine. That's a classic horror. Man, I was a pretty kid. Gimpy G, telling you. The respect
You know what
you
I
would...
want to watch?
Yeah.
With salty nerds.
Yeah.
I want to watch Scanners too.
No, we can't
whatever
watch
that-
it. No, God, no. We could watch Scanners too if we just jumped to the special effects, because the special effects were awesome. I had like things on my face that were like pulsing blood, and my eyes were all like weirded out with contact lenses, and I actually popped a blood vessel in my eye doing it. Because basically what you do is it's kind of like, it looks like you're having a baby. Basically, that's how you scan people. You go like,
Could you say perhaps a real healthy poo?
yeah, not a
That
very
was-
healthy.
yeah.
No, a very unhealthy poop.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Like an 8 current poo.
Oh yeah, it'd be like
So-
like rabbit pellets kind of thing. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I tried to watch Cube. I got squicked out after 20 minutes. I have a weak stomach. Oh, then Kirsten, you do not want to watch Cube then. You also do not want to watch the new movie that I've just done. Because that's got some gross stuff.
I do.
Scanners 2 is my favorite one in the series. Seriously, Xenos? Man. I gotta say it. Is back. Scanners 2 is back. I'm guessing bad overall, but the special effects were good, weren't they? I thought the special effects were. I loved Scanners 2 because it got me in Fangoria magazine, which is one of my favorite magazines of all time. Loved Cube.
It is cool.
Cube was great. So the guy who directed Cube, Vincenzo Natali, is the guy who directed this new thing that I did. And let me tell you, it's even more claustrophobic than Cube. Anyways, all right. So Gimpy G, back to you. So possible van. No
Yes,
strings
possible
attached.
van.
They just want to buy you a van and feel good about themselves. I would say screw that. Throw me a freaking Twitch party and get me some followers.
Well, see, and I have approached them on certain things like that, but we'll see.
Okay.
But I will take a van though because I can't go anywhere.
Yeah,
So
damn right.
definitely, I'm not in a good leverage situation.
You know what you could do is you could get the van kitted out, and then you could go to a studio somewhere. You could have like a special studio, or there's got to be places that do like streaming stuff somewhere, like a gaming place or something. Do you have like those gaming cafes?
Gaming cafe.
Yeah, wouldn't that be?
Yeah, this is Fort Morgan.
Yeah.
There's like 4 guns.
All right, when are you coming to Canada?
I would love to. I would love.
You got no connections, right? You had no family connection to Canada anywhere.
Well, no, but that's okay.
Can't you could come
You
in
guys
on?
have those truckers.
Well, we need teachers. I think we need teachers, don't we? Isn't there like a shortage of teachers? Or is it-
Badly, but I don't think.
Yeah.
I can't go around all those sick cognacs
Yeah.
anymore.
Ha.
You'd also have to be supply teacher, then
Aw.
you'd have to be verified for real teacher in Canada too.
It's true. You got to do a whole bunch of like temporary teaching stuff. Pilts BF, you're welcome. It's the lovely welcome is from our lovely stream chat group who are just fantastic. I mean, it's they're a great bunch, and I as I say, I think it's important to say hi to people when they first show up because I just think that just takes a lot of nerve to do that. So I appreciate it for people doing it. Even more claustrophobic than Cube. Oh, I know. It's imagine waking up in the cube in a body that isn't your own and you can't control it. That's like watching the movie, though, isn't it? Isn't that basically like watching the movie? It's like exactly the same thing. First time chat viewer, another one. Oh my God, where are all you new people coming from? Clint Bart 710 says, "Hey Dave, how are you?" Well, let me tell you, Clint Bart, my shoulders hurt a lot. My back
I
hurts a
can't do
lot.
this with my arms.
How many
My
times
arms-
has he said that his arms
My
hurt a lot?
arms
Like
are
how many
hurting.
times has he
Someone
talked
should
about
do a
it?
count.
On
Baz,
stream
maybe you should
alone?
do like a highlight reel of just how many times I
57?
complain about my
Dude,
arms.
it would be impossible to
It's like,
because you say
dude,
it so much.
I'm dude. Oh, no, even Cal's bugging me about it too. God, Cal, et tu, Cal. I'm really curious about the new show, but if it is worse than Cube, I don't know. It's not worse than Cube. It's more
It's not
terrifying than Cube. No, it's not more terrifying than Cube. It's just more personally damaging than Cube. All right. Pilts BF is going to set up a Nightbot counter for me for all the times I complain about my arms.
So, why weren't you in Pinocchio? See, I got
Yeah,
my line.
Dad, why weren't you in Pinocchio?
When's
Yeah,
Pinocchio
there
starting?
you go.
It's
Well,
already
it was
started.
Guillermo del Toro
Yeah.
was doing Pinocchio, and so I thought maybe you were going to be Jiminy Cricket.
I
Like,
could
Wait,
be
the new
Geppetto.
animated
I could be
Pinocchio?
Geppetto.
oh, you could be, but I thought you'd be like, hey,
Guillermo's doing the
Pinocchio.
new animated one.
Yeah,
Is it live
where
action or
everyone's
animated?
laughing at Pinocchio's voice.
no, it's like a Nightmare Before Christmas stop motion.
Oh, that's
Oh, never
oh
mind.
man,
then.
I'd love to do a voice in that. Hello,
Yeah,
I'm an evil person who's out
Yeah.
to get Pinocchio. I think couldn't I? Isn't
hey,
that convincing?
Pinocchio.
I could do
Have you
voiceovers.
ever heard
Totally.
of NFTs?
Yeah. Would you like to buy an NFT, Pinocchio?
They're fun for all.
I said, oh, I could be Pinocchio. I want to be a
Yeah.
real boy. Now I sound like Mickey Mouse. That's creepy. Come on, bag of chips. What do you got? You do voices. What do you got? We could do like a Russian one.
Yeah, bag of chips.
What about the Russian Pinocchio? Has anyone been watching the Olympics, by the way?
No.
Canada's kicking ass. Canada's kicking ass, and America's like struggling to get medals.
Dude,
I've only
the
watched
Winter
the
Olympics
curling.
is all snow
Oh, I hate
oriented. I don't know.
What do you hate?
Curling.
Oh, yeah, curling. The allure of curling escapes me. I'll be fair. I can't say that. Baz and I were watching the snowboarding yesterday. That was pretty cool. I still don't know who won the.
Yeah.
I still don't know who won the women's hockey between Republic of China. What? No, was it ROC? The Russian. What was it called? The Russian athletes or something? It's called. I would because they're not allowed to call themselves Russia because we're not sending our diplomats or something. I don't even know what the deal is.
Oh.
Like,
Oh, it's U.S. versus Canada tonight. Oh, I'm so torn because I could vote for either of them, right? Because I'm American and Canadian, also British. So basically, I can basically side with whoever the winner is at the time.
Is it the females?
Yes,
Athletes, or-
yeah. I was kind of pissed off because they didn't start the hockey game until much later. I thought it was because they were just showing off the men's snowboarding, but it was because apparently the Russians would not release their COVID tests to the whoever it is at the Olympics.
Oh.
So they refused. To tell anyone whether they had COVID or not. So the Canadians were like, "Well, screw you. We're not going to play then." And then they eventually decided that they would play if they wore masks. And then the Russians said, "Well, if we're going to wear masks, you have to wear masks." So they basically the decision was that they would all wear masks under their masks. And
Oh my God.
yeah, and they played the game anyways. And then Canada played the whole game with masks and won like badasses. There you go. XF Kirsten's got the scoop. Russian
I gotta
Olympic
tell you the
Committee. There you go.
Most Olympic sports, I would rather watch the female athletes, like basketball,
Mm.
because they're not like these prima donnas. They're out there to kick butt and represent.
Why would you say
I
it's prima
like-
donnas to me? What are you talking about?
Like, you were mad because there wasn't valet
I'm a
parking
prima
at your
donna.
end.
Oh my God, the figure skating's pretty wild too. I can't get over what they're doing there.
Oh, you
It's,
know,
it's insane. The figure skating's
I
just
gotta
insane.
admit, they are awesome. I wish we could figure out a more objective way to judge it, because it just seems like they get a favorite team and
Yeah.
then artistic scores are 10. Woo.
Well, we were finding that
You're
with
like,
we
what?
were finding that with the snowboards as well. Where the snowboarding ones, you're like, "What? That was brilliant!" And then you'd be like, "It only got a 79, and that guy got an 80."
I think the thing with snowboarding though is that snowboarding takes a lot more expertise than the average person can like tell in
So you need the
competing
experts
with
to
it.
tell you what.
So like you need the expertise to like know
Got
like there are a couple of times where like with snowboarding it's one of those things that you can really tell when someone fucks up. Like screws
Are
up.
you
I'm so
allowed to
sorry.
say that?
Oh.
Oh.
You can really tell when
Oh
someone
my
messes
God, we
up
just got demonetized,
on-
everybody.
Sorry, my bad.
Ah,
You can really tell with snowboarding
Wow.
when someone like has a big oopsies, but like when someone has small oopsies, you can't
Small
really
oopsies.
tell
There you go.
that like that it happened, which is why like points get deducted for small things. Like
Right.
with figure skating is another one of those things. We can really tell if someone has an oopsies,
Yeah.
but like it's very different with snowboarding because that takes much more expertise than
By
just-
oopsie, you mean fuck up?
She's dad. Come on.
Sorry.
Whoa.
Sorry. I couldn't resist it. Hey, you guys missed this. I got to show you this. I think you missed this. Did you miss the plane? Check this out.
Oh, it was cool.
This is on purpose crashing a 720, whatever it is, plane.
727.
They did it on purpose. Look at all the little dummies. Then the dummy goes and tries to hug the guy beside him because he's scared. Look, watch. The arm comes up. See? And then it bursts into flame. Apparently, James R. Gurney says that they were trying to test a new non-misting fuel was the idea.
And it was only 15% full, he said, too.
And it failed miserably because they all probably
I would
died of
say,
a horrible mass of plastic. But I just can't get over the footage of this thing. Look at that. Boom. Hits the wing. And then it just ignites. Crazy. So I'm never getting on a plane again.
Ignite.
Yeah.
What happened to your stash, dude?
I know.
That was awesome.
I was told I had to get rid of it. I was told that basically,
Hated it.
yeah.
What?
Me
Baz
and mom had
hated
it just- me and my mom were
Aw.
talking about it, and it's like, even if there are reshoots for like the film, we hated it so much that we're gonna shave it off no matter what.
Yeah.
Like reshoots or not, we're just gonna shave it off. They can
Yeah.
put it on a fake one if they
Yeah, they
want
basically were like, yeah. The problem is I didn't realize that the mustache was hiding how fat I was getting. That's the thing
to. You
that's-
were not.
I like the sideburns.
I like the
Yeah,
side.
I
I've got
don't agree with this.
I've got some
Chip.
sideburns. I
You're
got
on
some
my
sideburns.
side, not
Yeah.
his.
I think Baz is just jealous because I got a better mustache than him. That's all.
Oh, I hate your mustache.
It's Captain Catherine likes the shaved look better, so there you go. I'm keeping it.
Well, yeah,
Um,
but what if we get, like, what if there's a nuclear war
Yeah.
and we go back to a steampunk civilization? How are you going to rule us all without that stash?
Dude, I'll just go to wardrobe makeup and say, stick one on me.
Stash me.
That's it. Stash me now. Quick, get me the stash. I can grow killer chop sideburns. It's nuts. Yes, I wish I could. I can't. I get nothing there. And also, I'm gray now. It all comes in gray. I look like freaking Santa Claus. I have a blue
You know
sweater on.
what?
Baz calls me the Papa Smurf.
If I grow a beard, it's like all kinky, curly. It looks like I have a face full of Yeti pubes. So
Oh,
gonna do
God. Oh, wait a sec. What did you think of the new, hey, Wolf Pup, what did you think of the new not Yeti, the new Chewbacca guy in the Wookiee in the book of Boba Fett?
Yeah, I like how they made him more strong instead of like cute as they've been doing with the other movies.
He wasn't cute at all. He was like, he had that kind of a panther face.
yeah, he was badass.
Yeah.
But
But,
he's got those brass knuckles with electricity in them.
oh, I like that. I did like that. And I kind of
Yeah.
like the idea that the sand, what do they call the sand people?
Yeah.
That they
They
were
actually
teaching him
have
how to be like a kick-ass
society.
warrior?
Oh,
Yeah.
you haven't gotten to the episode, have you?
I don't think so. What?
No, it's a spoiler.
Oh, okay, then don't spoil it, but it's only me watching. No one else is watching it. Baz isn't watching it. Nobody's watching. It's just me. I'm
I
also
really
watching
like the
Castlevania.
Oh, that's a good show.
The Castlevania is really good. You know. Yeah, that's yeah, I'm enjoying that. Yes, you heard right, Captain Catherine. That's Gimpy G for you. What do we got? People are creeped out when they hear me say, "Look at this plane crash. I'm going to be on the same one." What? What?
What?
Someone's got.
Oh, they're going to be on it.
Morg's Fart.
727.
You're going on a 720? It's a 720. Wait, they made a Castlevania show? Yes, XF Kirsten. It's on Netflix. It's
The
great.
cartoon is
It's
fantastic.
really good. Is it on Netflix? It is Netflix, isn't it?
Yep.
It's
Netflix.
not as
Yep,
good.
yep.
It's not as good as Arcane.
No. Oh my God.
Arcane's
that was
really
so
good though.
Arcane's
That's like not really
freaking-
saying anything.
About that.
Yeah, Arcane is
Like I'd say
freaking
Chainsaw Man
brilliant.
isn't as good as
I didn't finish
Arcane, but Arcane is like so
I
good.
stopped liking it.
You stopped liking it?
Stop liking it?
Okay, you're no longer.
but
How do we kick him out of Tech Bandits?
Even
Gotta
I
go.
didn't stop liking it.
What?
I was gonna say,
Chip, I forced you to watch it.
No, I still liked it though. I just never remembered to watch it.
Blood and sweat and tears. I forced you to watch Arcane.
You had to
Yeah, I
bleed
like
to
it.
get him to watch it.
Yeah,
Okay, Wolf Pup, you got to go back and watch it more.
it's his
It's
cat.
pretty good.
It's,
I have.
oh,
I just
I love
just
it.
stopped
Lord
liking
Chunky!
it after a certain part
Lord
because
Chunky's here.
Hmm.
Did you watch it, Lord Chunky?
Yes, I did.
Destroy
That was
Arcane.
really good.
I've hung out with your mum more than you, Lord Chunky. That's shameful.
Uh-huh.
Get roasted, your mom.
Yeah. I've hung out with your mum more than Lord Chunky, which is just wrong in every way.
Uh-huh.
I have only
You got your mom by my dad.
I've watched up to episode 7. I haven't watched past that because it
It's a good
started
show.
getting. To me, it started getting boring after like episode 7.
Boring.
Were you like binge watching it though? Or did you watch it? I'm finding
I
that
watched-
sometimes binge watching ruins shows for me. Like sometimes I like to just watch a show, kick back, think about it, go to the next one. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I like watching until my eyes bleed.
Yeah. Sometimes I like saving them for later too. Like for example, when I was watching The Great, the last season of The Great, I watched it. I refused to watch it more than once a night. I was like, nope. I want to think about it and enjoy it and contemplate what's going to happen next.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, I completely binge watched Arcane like every time I had spare time because it came
Yeah.
out when we were still doing showings. So every time I got home from a showing, I'd because we'd
Watch.
already have dinner
Yeah.
at like Wendy's or somewhere like that.
Yeah, I think you got to mix it
I'd-
up. Watch a little Boba Fett, then go back to a little bit of Arcane. Watch a little Castlevania.
Mhm.
Although Castlevania, you might get.
Sure, Castlevania, because that's a little bloody.
Is it?
I did that with Breaking Bad. I found
you
out
not
I
made it
watched,
there?
like,
Oh,
a
Breaking
whole bunch of
Bad.
episodes at
Man,
once.
that's a good show.
That show is
Peak.
awesome, man.
Breaking
Mhm.
Bad's like that's what I want to
Like,
do
I
with Tech Bandits.
Want
Turn it
to
into a
watch
giant
more?
drug empire.
A giant meth lab?
Yeah, that's it.
Nice.
I think with Lord Chucky's help, we could do it.
I haven't taken
agree.
grade 11 chemistry yet.
Oh,
Damn
wait,
it!
wait,
Pete, you gotta
here's-
get in
Look
on
at
that.
there.
Here's the
Yeah.
twist.
Yeah.
David, you sell all your unused Ritalin. Okay?
I sell
So-
all my ADHD meds that I haven't taken. I sell them.
Mhm.
Yeah, smart. Very good. Yeah, that's how I get into it.
Why don't you?
Yeah.
Why don't
All right,
you
I want to
teach-
check in with Lord Chucky because I haven't spoken to him for ages.
Lord
Lord
Chucky.
Chucky, have you upgraded anything? Have you? I hear you're
No.
like now helping random people on the internet with their computer problems.
Yes, I am.
And
Good. I don't know. Some
good.
people are really not smart.
Well, you're talking to one of them right now. Me. What do you got?
Yeah, well, it's like, I want a computer. They're like, okay. And then they'll be like, how much do you want to spend?
Right. But some people just
Um,
don't want to. Like that's to some people that's just they don't want to do the work on that. They just want a computer that works well and they don't have to worry
Yeah.
about it ever again.
No, I get that. But
Like James R. Gurney,
It's-
who just buys
yeah.
Macs.
Great.
I don't get that.
I'm kidding. He also buys PCs as well.
Okay, that's good.
Um,
Macs are good laptops. for
Well, I know
web
you know what they're
browsing,
good. They're good.
And-
iPads.
Video editing.
I've got the new.
You know
iPad.
what? I've got one of those too.
Not a
David.
Mac though.
Do you have the iPad Pro as well?
iPad Pro. I even have the big one. Is
Yeah,
that
like,
what
you
you're
said,
doing?
like
See,
that.
that thing is massive.
It's massive, but it's great
Yeah.
for drawing. It's freaking amazing.
And
Mm.
it's got HDR.
It's
on
got
the
oh,
screen,
it's
so I
it's unbelievable. It's unbelievable. Like
yeah,
it's
very bright.
And I've got the little keyboard on it, so I could do a little smashing away on the keyboard when I need to. But that's it. Malventano says, "Build it yourself." Hello, Malventano. I gotta do a catch up geek out session with him at some point soon. I have to book you for a geek out session, Malventano. We should get Lord Chunky involved as well. We could talk about the latest.
Does Lord Chunky know how to make an NFT for no money?
I could probably figure it out. I don't currently know.
I don't.
I know where to buy NFTs.
I'll bet you know, Malventano might. He might know.
I feel like the hardest part is probably making the image. And
Well, we don't need to make an image, though. We've got a coin.
Yeah.
Couldn't we just take a shot of the coin?
No, but you need an image, though.
Could I take a photo of the coin? Could you take a photo of the coin with the number on it or
That's
something?
the whole point of NFTs, for it to be digital art. I mean, yes, it can be a photo. People have done that. But it won't, like, that's not what people want when they're getting an NFT.
But they're getting a coin, too.
Well, that's when you...
That's the beauty of it. They're not just getting it.
Jack Jasper that does your art?
Oh, I guess, that's true. Jack Jasper could do us, like, an NFT.
An NFT collection.
But what do you do? An NFT for each... I don't need to do an NFT and a coin,
do I? A whole bunch of coons.
That's what I'd like to do. Like, I'd love to do, like, I was thinking we should do everything we've talked about. We should do, like, that Russian shark, the lemon shark with the hammerhead shark with the... We should do one of them. We should just come up with a bunch of, like, literally...
Actually, NFTs have one, like, theme to them, though. So, I don't know.
Would they be TechBandits? I mean, you could just do artwork, I suppose.
Like, not really as, like, the theme...
A raccoon collection.
Yeah, like a yeah, what Chunky's saying. Like, not really something that's like, oh, my theme is that ideas that I've brought up from, like, other things. Your theme has to be, like, as Chunky said, like a raccoon collection. Or...
But I think you can do whatever you want, can't you? There's no rules on any of this stuff.
You can.
Couldn't you do...
You can, but, like, what would be the... Like, why would someone want, like, some special...
Well, the only people who are going to buy an NFT from us are people who already know us and just want to support and are just, like, you know what I mean, who are already part of the community, right? No one's going to buy it thinking they're going to make $1 billion, except that person who just lost all their money doing the...
I don't know. What if I want unnamed raccoon 37?
Well, what if you did, like... What if you just named each NFT after a tech bandit? So that someone could design a Lord Chunky image.
I think mine would have the highest value.
Yeah, because you buy it, you'd rack it up yourself.
Because I would instantly buy it, then sell it to myself for more.
Which is what a lot of these people are doing.
And then sell it again. Yeah, exactly.
This is what these people are doing, apparently. Like, it definitely feels like a bit of a racket right now.
Yeah.
It's a Ponzi scheme, but different.
But, that said, I mean, so are collectibles to some extent, right? They make a piece of molded plastic for $4 and sell it for $400 as a you know, and then they give it to Gimpy G and he drools all over it. It's like he's like I love this thing. It's the most amazing.
I always do that.
What is it? You've got like the $300. Didn't you buy like a $300
Yoda? Baby
yeah.
Yoda. It's from Sideshow Collectibles.
Yeah.
Sideshow Collectibles. It's the actually he's like scale.
Right.
It's cool.
See? You can hear him drooling right now. And he owns it already.
Yeah.
I got to admit, I find myself drooling over a lot of those big statue things. Like, I'd love to have like a
life-size statue.
Yeah, like a full-size alien in my back back here. That would just be freaking awesome.
That'd be awesome.
Wouldn't that be neat?
You think Jane would let that go in the bedroom?
Well, so there was a giant statue, which they called the Vagiant on our show for reasons that we won't go into.
Vagiant?
It was called the Vagiant, and it was 9 feet tall. And I thought maybe it would fit in here. But then they pointed out that the statue was only part of it. There was also a thing that it sat on, which was even more. So
which wouldn't fit through it
all. So no crazy Cthulhu things in my basement right now. But that's,
I gotta admit though, the giant NFT might go.
Oh, that's ooh, good point. Ooh, I should ask Vincenzo if he wants us to look into that. You know?
The art. Did they do any concept art for the show?
Tons of it.
Maybe that would go huge.
Well, you know what he did? My friend is
like really, really, really popular.
What was that?
Concept art, one of the best. Like if a film or something goes big, and there's concept art for it, that can be sold for so much money.
Huh. You know, that's interesting because Vincenzo does really,
I'm sure-
really detailed.
I have a very important food tease that I need to say
All right,
immediately.
all right. Get our calories up. Let's go. What do you got?
We're having cookie pizza
Cookie. That's just a giant cookie.
and real pizza.
You put pepperoni and cheese on a cookie?
I think
No,
there's
two
two
separate things.
different pizzas. One
Okay,
of them
that's
is
probably
cookie
smarter.
Pizza, one of them's a regular pizza.
That's
Yeah.
probably smarter. Could you build a computer for me? One that
Still
goes.
makes more sense than Hawaiian pizza, but go ahead.
No, Hawaiian pizza's the best pizza.
No.
I love
I-
Hawaiian pizza.
Hawaiian pizza's good.
Baz and I have breakfast pizza, which is like leftover pizza from the night before, and then we put
Oh,
a
that's
fri-
the best
we
thing.
put a fried egg on top. It's the man, I
Oh,
love it.
No way.
I just eat it cold out of the fridge.
Oh, so I don't
I love
mind
cold
cold
pizza.
pizza.
My record is 5 slices
Oh, you kidding?
for breakfast.
For breakfast. That's insane.
No, no,
You know, when
Oh,
I was
that's
talking to
like
your
me.
mother, she was saying you're eating an awful lot now.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what are you up to? What are you doing, Lord Chunky? What's the? You guys are like in different classes and stuff now.
Yeah. I don't know. I've been playing games.
Now, what
Video
games are you playing? What do you?
Yeah.
I've been playing.
Obviously, not the
not
games
like
that
that.
Baz is.
I've been playing GTA.
What?
I've been playing.
GTA?
Yeah.
Welcome to the 1990s. What do you?
Hello.
You're playing GTA?
Mm-hmm.
Really?
Are you gonna
Why
play
did you get back into that?
Sometimes. I don't know.
Just like a little retro gaming?
I was tired of playing Valorant alone, so I played GTA.
Oh,
And
is
I've been
Valorant?
playing some
Oh.
too.
So Valorant, there's not enough people playing Valorant anymore?
Not my friends really.
Really? So what is
Yeah.
everyone playing now?
I don't know.
What are you playing
There's
any
an
of the,
RP.
Because the people that I play with also play GTA, and
Yeah.
yeah, mostly just GTA. And some
So you
other
got your
stuff.
own posse that plays GTA now.
Mm-hmm.
No,
And-
Check is it an RP server or not?
No, just
No.
regular online.
what is RP server? I don't even know what that means.
it's role
Like
play.
They do
Role-playing.
role
He is
play. You
role-play.
actually
Get pulled over by a
become
cop.
that
with
character.
You have to
cocaine.
obey.
Yeah.
You have to actually obey.
You have to,
You have to
obey some
act?
laws and
Or
stuff.
else you get arrested.
You're like an actor?
Yeah.
Yeah, kind of.
Please, sir, don't shoot. Like you have to actually have to. Well, that's kind of neat. That's kind of fun.
Or
I mean-
you're the sheriff. You have to get elected.
It's a little
That kind of
larpy.
stuff.
It sounds a little larpy to me.
Yep.
It's online LARP.
Is it like online
Instead of
larping?
being-
Yeah.
Instead of being medieval times, it's just normal.
Iron Ham, did you just subscribe to our channel?
No, he's not responding. He's dead.
He
It was
did.
me.
He just subscribed. Unless there's someone pretending to be him.
Mm.
My best friend LARPs in real life. Look the LARP thing. To me is like it's just too complicated for me. I like the idea of cosplay, but even then I don't have the time to like build costumes and stuff. I thought it'd be so cool to build like a Chainsaw Man outfit, or that knife guy.
Yeah, I
What
would
was
too.
the knife devil guy who has that sword thing that sticks out of his head?
See,
What are the name?
Spoilers. He's saying spoilers. For anyone who wants to read
Could
Chainsaw
someone
Man,
wrangle that? Could someone wrangle that chicken?
Spoilers to what? We don't even know what show. he's
Chainsaw Man.
talking
The
about.
Chainsaw Man.
But it's not a show. It's a manga.
it's turning into a show, Dad, in like 5 months.
Okay, but so
Oh.
what? In 5 months' time,
Wait,
no one's gonna
what?
remember that I said there was a guy with a sword in his head.
Well,
You
it's
know what?
he's very, very, very important to the story.
Oh, I forgot my other story. Wait a second, we got other
Yeah,
things to talk
do it.
about. Did you
Yeah.
hear?
Yeah,
Did you hear that? I shouldn't really laugh because these poor hamsters. So a bunch of hamsters were the cause of a COVID outbreak, and it's led to the culling of hamsters in
No.
where was it? Was it in Tokyo? So there's a shot of this
culling
cute
of
little pet
hamsters.
store. It's like a cute little pet store, and it's called like best friend furry friends or something. And there's like a bunch of people outside like escorting these poor hamsters away to kill them. But apparently a hamster sneeze caused an outbreak of COVID. All right, so look, I'm looking up COVID hamsters.
It was a frame job,
What
man.
They were
Hamster
framed,
getting
man.
a
That's it.
public
Pet
place.
hamsters sparked a corona outbreak in Hong Kong.
Why?
That's crazy.
How?
Isn't that crazy? Well, I'm going to read it to you right
Why
now.
is there a
Oh,
pet
look
in
at
a
the little
public-
hamster. Okay, I got to show you the window.
But why are they killing them?
Oh, look at that face. Look at that little guy.
Like, how do you
Isn't he
get a
dead now?
firing squad to shoot at a hamster?
Okay, imported. Oh,
Come on,
imported
man.
pet hamsters, of course, because they've got to be foreign hamsters. They could never be.
Yeah.
They could never
You can
be.
never trust
Because
the
no
foreign.
country ever says that it's them who caused. Anyways, okay. Imported pet hamsters carried the Delta variant of the novel coronavirus into Hong Kong, sparking a local outbreak. A study suggests.
Okay, Hong Kong. That makes more sense.
Yeah.
Now I get it.
It's also, So hamsters are kind of like mini Wookiees, aren't they? They've got little human hands and big eyes.
Yeah.
They're kind of like, anyways. So it's yet to be peer reviewed. That does not bode well. This sounds like fake news. So far, the outbreak has affected 50 people, prompted government officials to cull thousands of pet hamsters in the city. So there you go. It's not a good day for hamsters in, where are they? What did we say it was in?
Hong Kong.
Hong Kong.
In Hong Kong.
Do they
Really?
get a chance to at least go, honorably, like themselves? You give them a handgun or
They get like a little
a
sword.
sword.
They get a little sword. That they
Yeah, a
have
little
to-
samurai sword.
Oh, man. But no, because they're foreign hamsters anyways. So they probably like,
Oh, right.
they probably get their
Yeah.
last meal and they get put in a little tiny electric chair.
Oh, my God, you're right.
It's probably what's going to happen, right? So a
It's
23-year-old was
probably like-
infected with
yeah.
the Delta variant, which was odd because the variant hadn't been spotted in the city. The woman hadn't been in contact with any other individuals known to be infected, but she had been working in the pet shop. Oh, here it goes. In the pet shop called Little Boss, which sells
Boss.
various animals, including hamsters, rabbits, guinea pigs, and chinchillas. What? Wait a sec. I thought chinchillas were the reason for. Oh, was it minks? What was the other animal that was killed? They killed a lot of because they were worried about it being the thing. Hammy the hamster. Oh my God, they murdered Hammy the hamster. Is a good point.
This is going to be the worst episode of Hamtaro ever.
Of what? Of what? What is
It was a Japanese anime hamster show.
Oh, is it really? Is that what
They're all like really adorable, but now we're,
Yeah. It makes me want to take my new iPad and
A
draw
gulag.
giant-eyed hamsters. Okay, so
but in chains.
it was minks. It was minks. That's what it was. It was minks that they had to kill. Hey, Lord Chunky, have you looked into GPUs or anything recently? Is it still impossible to get anything cool?
I mean, here's the thing: you can get things now.
Yeah.
Now you just have to pay overpriced, but you can actually like go on Newegg and buy a GPU if you really wanted to.
But they're like how many times like manufactured
Around
suggested?
double.
Oh, that's nuts.
Yeah, like a 3090 is
Like,
definitely $3,000 now.
Yeah, I would not get a 3090
No.
for gaming because a 3080 Ti is the same thing but with less VRAM, pretty much.
Yeah,
Right.
So you
Yeah.
get like one
That's
or
what
two
Baz
less
has got.
performance.
Baz has got the 30
except
Ti.
for- yeah,
Yeah.
and then
3080
he
Ti.
uses it to play 1080p, which bothers me.
Wait a sec, so does he need a better screen then?
wait.
He can run
Yeah, he needs
4K,
4K.
144 FPS.
But doesn't that
with a
slow things down
3080
anyways?
Ti. No,
No.
because 1080p.
No.
I have a $1,000 laptop with a 1660 that can run 1080p 144.
Huh. I have
So if
No,
you
the
look at
4K
like
does.
1440p,
I have a
or at least-
2070 in my laptop.
yeah,
They
your
have an
laptop
HDMI
can run
port, but the
1080p
HDMI
no problem.
port's screwed.
Hey,
So,
look,
yeah.
Chunky, doesn't ray tracing, that's the one that'll really kill your.
Even with
And-
ray tracing, like it's so overkill for 1080p.
I
This
heard
is
that
not-
the
yeah.
ray tracing was a waste of if you want to really play if you want to look at the game and go ooh and ah, you use the ray tracing. But if you actually want to
If you
play
want
it, it's
if
better
it's a
to do it.
story game, I would use ray tracing and
Yeah.
DLSS, which is the AI upscaling.
Right.
So if you want to play something at 4K with ray tracing,
Mhm.
your computer would be running it at 1440p. But then since the GPUs have like built-in AI cores and stuff, you can use that to upscale it to 4K. And
Wait,
it
so the
looks almost
GPUs
as
have
good as
built-in
native
AI
4K.
cores now? I thought the GPUs
Yeah,
were
that's
used.
what RTX
Ah,
is.
I see.
It has the tensor cores for the light tracking.
Yep.
It has whatever
Ooh.
AR core.
I've got a little mini tensor core thing. I've got a
Your
little.
2070
I've
has
got it.
tensor
You should
cores.
Yeah,
get that
my-
looked at.
No, I'm saying that Google gave me a couple of their new tensor core.
Oh.
It's like they're little like almost like their version of a Raspberry Pi, but it's for AI.
That's cool.
Yeah, and I was thinking we should try to teach it to use so that we should try to teach Gimpy G's head mouse to work properly.
Yeah.
I got it. That's someone else. I've
Oh,
got
but
to.
you're
I've got to
back. I
touch
wonder if
base.
we can do that.
I got it. I'm back. I want to do that because I was.
Yeah.
I mentioned it to Lawrence Maroney over at Google, and he very kindly said, "Oh yeah, I don't know. That's great. We should look into that." And I think he even started doing some stuff on it. And then I just, there was
I
just,
would love
I
to
didn't have
see
any
that.
time, and I couldn't move my arms.
That's okay.
Did I mention
Still
my
can't
arms?
move your arms.
Yeah.
You know what? We should just be the quad squad now. Just you and I.
It's true. It's true. In fact, this would be the best time to learn how to use the mouth. Mouth.
You got to.
I
You
can't
gotta
even
use
say
the
mouth.
quad
Mouth.
squad.
It's a
Okay,
mouth.
help me
Mouth.
set it up. Mouth.
Was there something else I wanted to talk about? There was something else. I'm trying to think if there's any other newsy. Has anyone seen
Did
any
you
cool
hear the-
electronic news stuff or anything?
Microsoft is buying. What is
That
it?
would-
Yeah.
Activision Blizzard.
Activision, yeah.
But
Blizzard.
Oh,
you should
wait.
hear
Sony is
Barnacules
buying
is not
Bungie.
happy about it.
Wait,
Huh?
I have some news about that.
What do you got? What do you
About
got?
them buying it. They say they're not going to be releasing a new game every year, maybe every 2 years once they get it.
Really?
And,
Because they
and
actually
they're,
care for
Call
making
of
good
Duty.
quality games
Just
and
Call
not
of
like what Activision did.
They're
where
gonna be
they
rele- they're gonna be
reskin old COD games.
Yeah, because Activision's terrible about releasing stuff on time, anyways, right?
like
No,
I'm,
No, they usually release it on time. They just make it absolute crap.
Oh, really? I'm still
Yeah.
waiting for when's the
More
next
recently.
frickin' what's that? What's the one that we used to play? Overwatch.
We don't talk about
When's that
Overwatch.
coming?
Now. We don't talk about Overwatch.
What?
It's like been
Overwatch 2?
the ad, the trailer for the game came out like
2017, right?
yeah, like 4 years ago or
That's what I'm
something.
saying.
Maybe-
So
Talk
maybe a
about it like
Microsoft will actually
grade
put it out every
6.
2
That's
years.
more of a Blizzard thing than it is Activision.
yeah, that's Blizzard.
Are you
But
talking about
Activision,
Overwatch?
I'm
It is Blizzard.
Yeah.
Activision Blizzard.
I mean, they are. When did they
They're
merge? Though? Did they
together.
merge before or after Overwatch was launched?
oh way after.
I thought it was
Yeah.
like 2010.
there's a rumor where there's a rumor right now where they're gonna release a beta soon, and I just want to say about the Call of Duties, I'm playing it right now, and Vanguard is not good. That's why I did not get it.
Hmm.
Because
Reskin Modern Warfare.
from what I've seen, they actually just took old assets instead of making new one. Because there was this
Oh.
glitch where it showed a new timey gun in this one kill thing, and it was just like completely ripped out of Modern Warfare.
Oh, really? So they're
Oh.
just Hmm.
Vanguard is literally just Modern Warfare 2019 with different structured maps and different guns.
Chunky,
Really?
Yeah.
could you do a favor for me? Could you send me the links for a good monitor for my computer now? 'Cause I'm getting
Sure.
like-
How much though? Because you could spend anywhere from 500
Can I?
to
What's
5,000.
sensible?
how about 50
Wait,
bucks?
wait.
I think. Here's the thing. I think
I've got one.
1440p is probably fine. It depends.
What have you
for
got?
You got
what-
one?
Yippee
Gilly?
G, what do you got?
Okay. I've got the LG 850. It's a 27 inch, but it's 4K. It's got like 1,000.
I'm looking it up right now.
nits.
Right
If you're
now.
gonna go 4K, I would probably go at least 32 inches.
Really?
Yeah. I just
'Cause
can't
it's a
turn
bit-
my head enough.
Overkill.
So I
in the
would,
pixel yeah, makes sense. It's just the pixel density is a bit overkill because like once you have 1440p and you're sitting far enough back from your monitor,
Right.
then like
That's only
Like
300.
monitor.
That's only 350 bucks. It's not bad.
No, it was 800 and something.
Was it?
Was it?
Oh,
It's
that's a
the
Dell.
LG
yeah.
850 something.
Oh, I'm looking at a 650. Sorry. Okay, yeah.
I'm looking at the 850B, which is 1440p, 144 hertz, which looks pretty good.
It wasn't the. I got that.
Yeah, no, it wasn't the B.
Like say.
Because I know there's a good one. It's like the Dell something.
Is it
Oh,
the
the Dell.
950?
What are they called? The Dell
It might-
UHD
I don't
one,
even
the
know if it's
4K
yeah,
UHD
the
one.
Dell UHD. I don't think it's 4K.
The S
It's the
the
1440p.
S2721Q is, but you're saying get at least a 30-inch something.
What about that new
If
Sony
you're
one
gonna
that
go
came out?
4K, get 32 inch.
What about that
What's that?
massive one?
Yeah, what's that new massive
Oh,
one?
the Samsung Odyssey.
Yeah,
I
the
want the
Samsung
wall.
Odyssey. I should get that one.
It's
No, I
really
want the
cool,
wall.
but not the best for competitive. Like if you're playing.
No, I know. I'm
The wall,
joking.
that's a TV. That's like
Have you seen the
120
wall?
inches.
Have you seen the Samsung wall?
Yes.
Yes.
That's what I want.
I aspire to one day. To be able
One
to
day,
play
I want to
it.
be able to play on a freaking wall. I'll show.
Uh-huh.
I'll show the people in the. There
You
we
know,
go.
if I ever have $200,000 that I want to spend on a TV,
Yeah, seriously.
that's what I will be.
When I
getting.
sell all the NFTs, that's what it's going to go on. Here you go. I'm going to play the wall video. Here you go. You can see what's going on. Let me see. Where is it? If I go here and I press,
Ooh,
I don't want that.
Lord Chunky wasn't here. Lord Chunky, one of my Genesis games worth $1,600, complete in box.
Nice.
Savior of the Centipede. It was like a Zelda ripoff. Yeah, it was real good.
Yeah,
I like
Now a Zelda
$1,600
ripoff
bucks.
is worth more than 10, 15 Zelda games.
Look at that screen though. That's what I want. I want this entire wall to be a video. Like that would be cool. Except that I guess you wouldn't be able to adjust. Ah, interesting.
Linus said they suck.
Really?
You have to have your own cooling system for them because each
Oh yeah,
one
they're really
runs hot.
overcomplicated.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay, so if you had your choice of a screen right now, like right this second, what would it be?
Yeah, let's say I impulse button monitor, okay?
Which he's not gonna.
What would you say?
Okay. Here's
Dad,
the
you
thing.
just
What kind of
impulse
game
button
is-
iPad. You
128
can't say
long.
anything.
128 inches long.
Baz, do you want to play things like Valorant?
Yeah, on a, yeah.
Yeah, so like more competitive esport type games, you know.
Yeah,
So then
sure.
you don't
Yeah,
want
yeah,
it. So then you don't want it at G9 because G9 is most games don't scale right on it because it's so wide. Would give you competitive advantage to have like a 180-degree FOV, just kind of
Field of view.
Okay.
yeah.
So you're saying you don't want that?
For
So
gaming, no. For anything else, yes, very good.
Yeah, I just want it for like editing.
Well,
How
actually,
great would?
it's good for like racing sims and some story games.
Oh
is
yeah.
there anything that's good with
Editing.
video editing as well? Yeah.
Yeah.
Video, you want it to be color accurate.
Yeah.
That's when you get into two monitors,
that's
one
the
for
problem.
gaming, one that's color accurate for video editing as well.
You don't need color accuracy. I don't think you need color
No.
accuracy.
You don't need color accuracy. No,
I wouldn't
unless
worry
you're,
about
like,
it.
Working with, like,
You just want more real estate so you can put all your windows up and not be
Yeah.
have to keep closing and opening things and all that
this
shit.
one, 170 hertz, 1440p. Right? This is an Asus Strix one.
Oh, I like the
Let's see.
Asus.
Okay, I got the right number on mine.
Okay, what is
It's
yours?
the LG 27 GN 950. It
LG
was so beautiful.
27.
GN 950. They got to replace it or else I'll kill them.
GN 950. Okay. The Ultra Gear 4K G-Sync gaming monitor. Ooh,
It's beautiful.
dude, it's out of stock.
It's beautiful.
I'm not sure they make it anymore.
Well, they probably make it, but they sell out instantly.
Oh, really?
A quick
Everybody
question
was
with the impulse buy though.
Go for it. What do you got?
And yeah, I was asking, is there?
Yeah, the LG Ultra Gear
Um,
27 GN 950. Right there. There's your Ultra. That's $1,000.
Get it.
27 inches, though. That's nothing.
It's beautiful.
It's tiny, mate.
You go on YouTube and you look up all the HDR stuff
Yeah.
and like it's super cool. Like the fireworks actually make your eyes squint. It's so cool.
What is the advantage of 144 hertz refresh rate, Lord Chunky?
Response time.
It's so much better for gaming.
You mean,
it's
wait a sec,
just
so you're seeing
much more
things
smooth.
faster? Like, are you seeing things? Are you able
Yes,
to play
it's-
the game faster because of it?
Yes,
Yeah.
you are.
So,
Not
Yeah,
us.
As it allows things, it makes your screen refresh twice as fast, pretty much. So like, you then have to wait half the time for a frame to update, which can improve your reaction time by a lot. And it just makes when you turn and look around the screen, it a lot smoother.
okay, but no offense to anybody. Is anybody here good enough to be
Yes.
having? Really?
100%.
Really?
Yeah.
We're
Well,
having it.
Chunky is. He's a god.
Are you a
It's
gaming?
actually
Are you turning into a
okay,
gaming
let's
god?
have, like with my Osu flaying.
What is an Osu for? What?
No.
No, it's okay. Once you get up to like the higher stuff, like 5-star levels and stuff, it starts to go really fast and stuff's popping up on your screen really fast. There's like sliders and stuff.
Oh, you're not talking
And
about that
it really
stupid
helps.
game. That
You click circles.
no way.
Yeah.
So
What are we
just
talking about?
like,
Osu.
what do you say? Should I just watch like a Linus Tech Tips video and then see what they have there, and then just go off
I'll
there?
Hey,
send you a
buddy,
few
go to
links. So it
RTINTS.
depends. There's some good
.com.
ones.
Because
So this is a
I
very
was
good
thinking of
one.
upgrading. Because right now the one I have is I think 3 years old now. I think pretty
Yeah.
sure.
So
So it's been
like this
upgrading.
is a very good one. This is 4K, 144 hertz.
Where are you sharing them on the
32
Discord?
inches
Or
on the
sharing.
Discord and PC parts.
There we go. Oh, in PC
Lord
parts.
Chunky, make sure you tell
And then
them
here's
that you can't use HDMI to get the 1440. You have
yes,
to use
no
DisplayPort 1.4.
Oh, I have that on my computer.
You just gotta make sure
Okay.
you have the right kind of cable, or else you won't get it, and that's not good.
Dad,
What? I was just looking.
You
I didn't
should
realize
probably
that
have
I've missed out on
it
so
should
much
come
stuff.
with a cable, right?
What?
The monitor.
The
Come
monitor?
with a cable.
Yeah,
Yes, the
sure.
cable comes with the
We've
monitor.
got a ton of
And
monitors. That's
DisplayPort.
fine.
Yes, usually.
Do you need a special HDMI cable for it or anything?
No, not HDMI. DisplayPort. 1.4.
DisplayPort, no HDMI.
Oh, really? There is
It
no
has
HDMI?
to compress.
I mean, yes, you could use HDMI, but then you won't get You either won't get full
144. Yeah.
144 or you won't get 4K. So
Right.
yeah.
So you like the gigabit one,
The Gigabit one is very good.
but they're all
That's great.
$1,000.
Yeah, that's because it's 4K and 144 hertz.
But that's
A
crazy.
few years ago, that was unheard of, though. You'd either have 4K 60 or 1080p 144, and then the newest thing was 1440p 144, and now they have 4K 144.
And 32
You know
inches.
what?
I'm trying to get a sense of how big 32 inches is. Is that going to be from like corner to corner, or is that?
Hey,
from
David,
corner to
stretch your
corner.
arms out and show
32
us.
I was
Let me
gonna
show you.
please
Is
say,
it bigger than this?
Hey,
Just get a measuring tape and then hold it diagonally at like a.
Oh no! I forget tape measures. My new favorite invention is the digital
measure app?
laser, the digital laser tape.
I'm just
But
quickly.
how do you use that?
Oh, it's
to
the
show-
best.
How does that work?
Well, you
I'm just quickly like.
use it instead. Here, I'll
talking
grab it. I'll grab it.
No. I can probably
I
measure things with it, but it's not a very good visual representation because you can't shine a laser for a certain distance. It just goes until it hits something, does it not?
Well, that is nice. What the fuck? The freak?
Oh, okay. Bye, Wolf.
Yeah, what's up, Wolfie?
Oh, he's going to eat. He just typed in chat.
Oh, okay. Bye, dude.
Enjoy your pizza and your cookie pizza.
Your cookie pizza.
So,
I
Lord
thought so.
Chunky, now that I got you to myself, I made
Yeah.
some paintings back in the day with just my face movement, you know?
Yeah.
And I printed, I went to a professional printer and had, I think I got 100 sets of 4. And so I didn't know if it makes sense to NFT that in combination. So you get like the actual print and
I don't know.
NFT. Yeah.
You could also try and make some like digital art that represents it. Maybe
Someone
here's a really
used my
lazy.
It
laser.
is digital.
Someone has
take
used
a
my freaking laser
digital
and
art.
not replaced it.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Oh, here's the other invention I wanted to show you.
I can't watch the
Oh,
stream right now. I can't use
All right,
my
I'll tell
computer.
you. It's an FLIR,
Yeah.
which is an infrared camera. So you can. Do I mean infrared? Is that using the heat signature thing?
I think so.
Yeah, probably infrared then.
Yeah, it's a little infrared thing you put on your phone, and it allows you to read different temperatures, which I thought was
Oh,
kind
that's
of
cool.
But then I suddenly went, well, okay. So I use it for like looking for problems with, the various different insulation around the house. But what else could I use it for? Is there anything else cool you could do with it?
You could look at the airflow through a computer and see what's hot and where it's moving.
Oh, that's good.
Oh, it's really good for laptops.
Is
You
it?
can see where the heat dissipates off laptops.
Huh. Okay.
Or even your computer, yeah. See if it's like.
So then you can see where it goes. And
But how does that help me though? What am I going to do to change it if I get it?
it just
That's
looks
it.
cool.
It just sits on the bottom of your camera.
Well,
like that.
it's very good to see before you buy it to see if you want to buy it or not.
Or you could add one of those little laptop things that sucks air through your laptop if it is running super hot.
Those don't do too much.
They don't crack.
Badly. It can maybe like by a few degrees. You're better off just like propping up the back so lots of air can get sucked up
All right,
underneath.
I'm gonna look at here. Look at the wow. So it looks like video cameras run really hot.
Do they?
Yeah, look at this. Check this out.
What if you figured out Jane's heat signature when she's mad at you, and then you can just like zap her?
Training AI to see when she's mad or not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think I need a camera for that. All right, let me see if I can do this without.
More of a shield, right?
I don't want video. Can't I just take a photo? For God's sake. Okay, so let me see if I've done this or not. Those are all photos. Okay, so that's what you get from it. Which is basically, it just shows you how hot that camera is running. Which is kind of neat.
David, do you know what you need to get Hello Microsoft to work, or whatever that's called, Microsoft Hello?
On a desktop?
Yeah, because I just want to pull up, and I want it to sign me in. I don't have to have somebody sign in, or if I have to restart the computer, sign in.
Like, is this on your desktop?
Yeah.
Like an
You
auto
just disable
login.
the password.
What's that?
You could always disable the password.
Yeah, that's
If it's
true.
on
Can
the
you?
desktop, it's not
Oh,
the.
I should just do that. Because
Yeah.
nobody's going to come in.
I don't remember how to do it, but I know it's a thing you can do.
There must be a way of doing that.
Yes.
Because
my camera didn't, my Razer Kaio Pro, it said this is not the right kind of camera. And I was like, okay.
Yeah, I think it has to have like infrared or not infrared.
what's it? The
that
right kind of
light
camera for
LED or
what? For auto
something.
logging in?
For
It's
auto
got to
login,
be like
yeah.
on your Apple. Yeah, like on your iPad.
Because my
somehow-
laptop has that, my school laptop. So I really like it.
Mousel
Yeah.
Me
Has-
says has a good suggestion.
Yeah.
He says we should go to a graveyard with it and look for ghosts.
Ugh,
Hey Baz, you want to go do some
Oh,
real
wait.
phasmophobia?
they don't really exist.
That's the only problem.
I would do that.
Yeah.
But it'd be fun to see like which bodies are new.
I think you would just see dirt, and the dirt is cold.
Yeah.
And the cannon is cold.
Maybe we buried somebody alive and we could tell that and save them and get on TV.
It couldn't see through the ground though. You need X-ray or something.
Oh, he,
They don't do a lot of
No,
burying people alive anymore, do they? That trend has passed.
No, that's probably yeah.
I don't know, COVID. They're probably just getting.
Oh, that's true.
Got to get rid of him.
Maybe.
Just assume he's gone. He hasn't moved for a while. I guess he's dead. I'm trying to see if I can show you. Is it on? Give you a sense of what's happening here. Is that it?
What else could he do? Could you find like rodents in your house
Well,
with him?
I think I could do that.
Probably.
I think I could do that.
But I feel like you can could just find like heating ducts and.
Well, that's so. I found a heating duct under the floor that they'd floored over.
Oh.
Oh,
But that
no.
was kind of neat. Yeah, I thought I could check the wall. I could check the wires in the wall, see if any of them are really running badly. That's true.
Oh,
Oh yeah.
are your
Right.
shoulders, since they're injured, hotter than like other people's shoulders?
They might be
Because there's like
but I can't.
more
lift
blood
high
going
enough
to
to
More
see.
blood flowing to there. Yeah.
Okay, so very hot at the top there. Oh, so up the top here. I don't know if you can see it. That's the heating duct. So you can see how hot that is.
I wish I could see. I can't watch the stream and
Yeah,
do this at the same
you're
time.
missing out
The
big time.
internet's
It's
not good
really,
enough.
really exciting. People are
Mhm.
absolutely, their minds are blown.
I'm sure that like
just looks
everybody's
like a
typing,
really-
OMG.
It looks like a really bad video effect from like Predator or something.
Yeah, but we could do so much science with this.
That's what I'm thinking.
Damn
I think it could be kind of cool for the 3D printer too. You can sort of see how the layers cool, how long they take to cool. and
Mm.
Oh,
stuff. Ooh, or
Does it
maybe
give exact numbers for heat or no?
it has. I mean, I'm guessing it's exact numbers, or it's as close to exact numbers as they can get. Yeah. I mean,
Okay.
so I can point at something and say, "Oh, those are my hands." My hands keep covering the damn thing. Okay, so let's see what right now the temperature of the vents is 23.4 degrees, whereas the light,
oh,
the
it only
LED
does that alien temperature.
No, you can change it to old
Fahrenheit.
old white guy stuff if you want.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can do that too. Like we had so much snow here that we actually decided to revert back to feet because people gave up on the whole centimeter thing.
Yeah.
You know what was really funny? We've got this like truck rally going on. So one of my favorite
Yes.
Hewlett moments was like I look outside and there's this giant tractor parked in our street. And I'm like, you've got to be kidding me. So I start to go outside and then I see that tractor is scooping up the snow and firing it into a, into a
Oh yeah, they
So-
cleared up all the snow.
so I literally went outside like,
So nice.
roar, 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 and then went, thank you. That was my, there you go. And then I said,
Canadian
freedom,
rage.
freedom. How weird is it that that's happening now?
I need to know the psychology of this. I don't understand why they have to.
I think
Ignore
everybody needs to
reality.
know. I think everybody wants to know the psychology behind it. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah, but I really want to know. Like, really bad.
Well, but when people start digging, they find a lot of people like conspiracy theorists and QAnon people and some right wing, some alt right wing stuff, and you know. But it is I understand people's frustration to some extent. I have no problem with protests. I just have a concern with them when they become, you know, a bunch of thugs running around. That's what it becomes.
I've got a thing to tell you that will scare you. You ready for this?
What's that?
Okay, World War II, they wanted to figure out, okay, Germany, why? How did a whole country go nuts, right? And all the psychologists they sent this out to study never responded. And then in the 60s, they're like, why didn't they respond? So they start tracking these people down. They said, because it falls within the parameters of average human behavior. And it's also like roughly 35 to 40% of your population, like in America, would be considered fascist or authoritarian leading. Like they could be controlled with propaganda
and could be convinced of things. Well, look at what Russia's doing with Ukraine, right? I mean, they're basically like, I mean, Canada announced that it was, you know, going to support the Ukraine in some kind of, what do they call it, non-lethal aid, and like we're going to send them like sandwiches or something, and
mint.
Yeah, that's right.
Maple syrup.
Maple syrup. Yeah, of course. I was gonna say. So we got a bunch of toques for you, eh? And some back bacon. We're gonna send them over, because you know it's cold. So and like the moment we announced that, like one of our global systems, whatever services, got completely hacked by some kind of Russian-backed thing. Now, whether that was actually legitimate, you know, what do they call it? Bad actor state. I take offense at that term myself, but you know. We're sending Timbits and poutine. We're gonna send Tim. We're gonna kick ass.
I can go for some poutine.
I just want to say this to David. I just had the pizza. It was amazing. The cookie pizza. It was warm cookies.
It was a warm cookie pizza. Is this something that was delivered to your house, or something that you made at the house?
Delivered.
You can have warm cookie pizza delivered to your house. You are living in a paradise, my friend.
Wait, melty chocolate chips or no?
Yeah, the chocolate chips were slightly melted.
Oh.
So it was perfect. It was slightly melted, so it wasn't completely, oh, this is very chocolatey. I don't like how chocolatey it is. It was perfect.
Really?
I don't even know.
And where did you order this pizza from? Where did this miracle?
Pizza Hut.
Pizza Hut?
Pizza Hut.
Ew.
Really?
What's the best pizza you've ever had, everybody? Best pizza you ever had. And where?
Pardon?
The kid. Go ahead.
I think mine was, there was a pizza place weirdly in Sofia, Bulgaria,
What's
that had
that?
the best
Bulgaria?
pizza. I don't know what it was called, but it was Sofia, Bulgaria. And it was like the only pizza place that I knew of there. And I just, oh my God, I couldn't stop. It was so good. Probably that or Descendants pizza here.
Mine was Ray's Pizza in New York. It's like kind of near where they filmed the Tonight Show.
Oh, yeah.
A little more off the beaten path.
Yeah.
We got told to go there by some, people that were arguing about where the best pizza was.
Right.
Forget about it.
Yeah, don't ask anyone in New York City what the best pizza is, because you'll start a riot.
Yeah, well, we did, and we survived, and we went to Ray's, and it was delicious.
Yeah.
They had like 5 different kinds of mushrooms on it. It was so good.
Ray's
Was it like the thin crust?
What's that? Super
Was it
thin
thin
crust.
crust?
Like that
Oh,
traditional New York pizza stuff.
Yeah.
Did I mention that my shoulders hurt?
Yeah.
Yeah, they do.
What did you
Several
do?
times. A lot of times.
Yeah, when I use my mouse, it hurts. Yeah, just so you know. Yeah, it's a bit of a trouble. Yes, Descendants pizza here is the complete opposite. It's like having a giant mattress size pizza. Like it's so thick. It's like probably 2 inches thick, and they put like was it jerk chicken on it and stuff. It's just
But wait, is the dough part really thick too?
Oh yeah, that's what I'm saying. Is the dough is the thick part.
Yeah.
It's like eating a loaf of bread with pizza on top. It's delicious.
That's what I'm saying.
You'll have what you're given.
So good. So good.
No,
I like the thin
the
crust
one that
too.
we got, it was like they just put like bread at the bottom, but it wasn't.
Did anybody?
Baz,
Sorry
what's
about
your
this.
favorite? It's Blondie's probably, right? I think bag of chips and Iron Ham. I think they were fans of the Blondie's pizza. And they
I
put
love
sesame
Blondie's.
seeds on the
Blondie's is
crust.
very good.
Yeah. Was it Blondie's? Was that the same one that did the sesame seeds on the crust?
I don't know. I just know they had really good like jalapeno pizza and like with chicken on it or something.
They had a great one that was it was a spicy honey and pepperoni.
Yes, that's my favorite.
Oh my
I'm
God,
just gonna
that's good.
say I am playing a horror game, so if I scream, that's why.
Okay. It's got nothing to do with you
Okay.
being. You're not actually being murdered or anything. Do you
No.
need my heat-sensitive camera to let you know if there's any ghosts in your new house,
No.
even though they don't exist? I love a good calzone. Oh my God, I used to love calzones, which is basically like a deep-fried pizza, isn't it? Isn't that a calzone? They used to have a place called Pen. Man, it was called Panazone Pizza. So anyway, they did a whole bunch of pen. I used to. Oh my God, I used to be able to eat 2 calzones, and they puff up. They puff up.
Only
Do they have Bojo's pizza? I think it might just be in Denver in the Front Range. It's really good. Like
Bojo's,
the bread
never
is
heard of
so. Like they actually serve you like a dipping honey for the remainder of the crust at the back, and it's got like herbs and stuff. It tastes very good.
We should do like a pizza podcast where we all order pizza from everywhere we are, and everyone has to
Oh,
do like
nice idea.
we have like a critique on the pizza. It'd be better if you could actually have pizza delivered from somewhere else, but you know.
Yeah.
I'll tell you. You know what's surprisingly good is
What?
Pizza has a cauliflower crust pizza. So when you're feeling like a little guilty about eating pizza, you do the cauliflower crust. It's pretty good.
This sounds like a
Deep fry the
fancy ad.
cauliflower?
What was that?
Did they deep fry the cauliflower?
That would be better. They should flip it, turn it into a calzone. It's a good point. Yeah. Deep fry it, fill it with cheese. That's the way to go.
Yeah, and then just take away all the health benefits.
Yeah, that's like me ordering the Beyond Meat burger and then putting bacon on it.
I could go for it.
Wait,
Cheeseburger.
David, how many times did people go, wow, you're way more athletic than I thought you would be at that age while you were filming? Did that ever happen?
We got a lot of. I was called athletic a lot. Because and they also said, and he never complains. They said,
Really?
yeah, that's how different I am on set.
I guess.
So you get the real me here. This is the behind the scenes me. You know, this is the full. I'm far more McKay in my real life than I am on set, pretending to be hero.
You're all doing one-arm push-ups on set.
Oh yeah, yeah, wrestling alligators. I'm like basically like an Australian vegan. That's how tough I am.
Wow.
Yeah, yeah. Why do you want to eat animals if you can just wrestle them? You know?
Yeah. All you have to do is intimidate them.
Oh crap! I'm in charge of dinner again tonight, Baz. God knows what we're gonna eat. I don't know. Oh man, I wish. No, I'd get in so much trouble if I ordered pizza again. We've ordered a lot of food.
Did your character have a specific type of food they ate? So like now that you're in character, you have to have that every day now?
No, I wish.
No?
I want to get a role where I have to be really, really fat, and then I could just eat. Would that be great?
Oh, you're gonna go full.
Wouldn't that be like
go
full Orson Welles? Like I just become Orson Wellianly fat. Okay, so Jim the Evo, so that's James R. Gurney, likes the LG 27 GP850. Says it's a 1440p and 165 hertz.
Yeah, that's a good one.
That's a good one, apparently. Five Pup's gonna.
I was thinking about that.
Five Pup's already.
If you don't need how do I say this? If you're trying to be a sports accuracy guy, you don't want 4K. You do want 1080.
Mm-hmm.
You do?
But then again, most esports things will run 144 on 4K.
Oh, really?
Esports things are quite easy to run. Yeah, like Valorant and stuff.
Oh, yeah.
It's just
COD. No, what is that? What's that one they call?
COD, Warzone. No. Here's the thing. You can always use DLSS, which a lot of the harder to run games have, which is the AI upscaling, to make it run at 4K. Like, not natively, but it will run at 4K and look good. So
what's that really, really old shooter, first-person shooter that everybody plays?
that they updated recently, like with
Doom?
Doom?
Not really.
Halo.
Wolfenstein?
Doom was I just want to say it's just a fun fact that I learned. Doom was the
CS:GO.
first
CS:GO.
multiplayer
CS:GO,
game.
yeah.
Doom's multiplayer?
Yeah.
Doom was multiplayer. I guess it was. It was one of the first ones you could actually.
It was the first.
Was it?
Yeah.
It was the first FPS. No, Wolfenstein.
That's right.
Wolfenstein.
Because Doom was basically like the next version of it, wasn't it?
Yeah.
But did Wolfenstein have the multiplayer though? Could they do the network part?
No. Dude, you remember the back in the days when if you were online, it was like amazing.
Yeah.
What was it? 85. My high school got online. It was like, whoa.
I'm looking at this LG Ultra Gear. That's a nice look at that. 27 QHD is pretty nice.
Yeah, I got it.
That's the 165. That's only 677.
Really?
Not only, it's still a lot
Yeah, I did.
money.
I'll bet you it would really be 666, but they didn't want to put that price on there.
Right, because then it would be the monitor of the devil.
Yeah.
Yeah. All hail the monitor of the devil. Yeah. All right. What else? Was there anything else I had on my list of things that I thought would be fun to talk about? We talked about the
You were
hamster.
gonna see.
Yeah.
Was there anything else I mentioned? I can't remember if I mentioned anything else. Let me have a look.
Did you know there was a big rumor that you got kidnapped by Auxiliary's beard because it was jealous?
I can't
of your
imagine
mutton
who would have
chop?
started. I can't imagine who would have started
I
that.
don't know.
Weird how these
Somebody
things
with
happen.
a vivid imagination.
Somebody with a vivid imagination and nothing else to do. Who could that be? What was it? Real plane explosions, culling COVID hamsters, catch up. We've done that. There was one other thing. Oh, right. We were going to talk about that. We were talking about the Microsoft purchase thing. That was neat because Barnacles was freaking out about that, or gave me a video. I don't know if it's actually friendly for all ages, so I won't play it. But the guy was basically saying, I haven't heard it, but just the sense of it is that that he was saying that the problem is that Microsoft is going to own all these game studios, and then like a streaming company is going to have a monopoly, like Amazon kind of monopoly on stuff. That's the concern. But I don't know, because because Microsoft is pretty scared about the whole monopoly thing, right? Because they've already got nailed for that once.
And they're fighting Apple on their monopoly.
Yeah. Yeah. I think there's going to be a serious shakedown. Wasn't there like a massive drop in like Facebook price recently?
Oh yeah, like by $30 billion, and Zuck's not in the top 10 richest people anymore.
Isn't that insane?
Oh no.
Poor guy. He must be so depressed. We should send him like a card or something. Maybe we could like offer to take some of his 144 hertz monitors off his hands if he's a little short on change right now.
Yeah.
Wait, if he loses his money, does he get part of his holdback?
Ooh. I don't know.
I'm saying
That's a good point.
I'm insinuating. Yeah.
So instead of like saying he's lost this much money, you could just say he's gained this much soul.
Yeah.
Interesting.
But
wait a second, Lord Chunky, you have him as your profile picture.
Yeah.
Why do you have his? Are you hoping to become?
I'm just a fan. He's the most advanced artificial intelligence on the planet.
All right, that's pretty good. That's all right. I'll give you that. You're right. He could almost write a Stargate script. That's how good he is. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, it's true. He has Zuck as his profile pic, which I just think is kind of funny that Lord Chunky has that as his profile pic. He's threatening to pull Facebook and Insta from the EU as well. What is he threatening? What's threatening about that? What exactly is threatening about that?
Oh no, poor Europe.
But how will I share
Boomers
baby
won't be
photos? Oh,
mad.
it's okay. I've got lots of other places to do it. Yeah. Not everyone's a big fan of Zuck. In fact, nobody seems to be a big fan of Zuck. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. No, I'm with you.
Yeah.
All right.
How about?
Hey, do you know that I did? I did a. Speaking of games, I have a game coming out on. I think it's on the Switch as well. It's available on a bunch of things.
Way.
Yeah. I did a voice for it. You want to hear it?
Okay.
See if I can find it.
Now, when you say find it, okay, yeah, go ahead.
Well, I got sent a link, and I don't know what I did with it. I'm looking now.
Me.
All right. No, not that one. 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 Not that one.
Do you do exercises like Susie sells seashells on the seashore?
I don't. Round the ragged rock, the ragged rascal ran. No, I don't.
Or do you do like red and yellow, red and yellow,
Red and yellow, red leather, yellow leather, red leather, yellow leather. Very hard.
Yeah. Do you do that weird stuff?
Hey, it's Jacksepticeye's birthday today.
Jack.
I don't really know him or anything, but I think Baz used to watch him. Okay.
Love Jacksepticeye.
Didn't you used to watch Jacksepticeye?
He
Who's the
wasn't
guy we were
my
watching?
main, but I loved him.
Who's the guy we were watching the other day who said people keep trying to cancel him, but they can't because he just says like I don't care.
Jay Schlatt.
Jay Slat?
Schlatt.
Schlatt.
SHL.
Schlatt.
Yeah.
His name is just Schlatt.
Jay Schlatt.
Oh, Jay
like
Schlatt.
Jay.
Yeah, I also watch him.
You like him as well? I find, like, I guess it's sort of funny, but it just feels like I could literally just, like, film Baz hanging out with his buddies. It would just
No,
be the
but
same.
he's no. It wouldn't.
No?
Hey kids, do you watch Moist Critical?
Moist Critical.
Yeah.
He's actually a friend of mine.
Who's Moist Critical? I don't even know who that is.
I don't know who Moist Critical is.
His real name's Charlie.
Yeah, baby. I've been waiting for it.
Penguin Zero.
Woo! My Critical's the best.
With
Penguin
the
Zero.
long hair. Long hair guy?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was
Yeah,
like,
you thought his humor was like.
Did I like him? I didn't like
You
him.
didn't like his humor, no.
I don't like anybody. That's my point.
You don't like him.
this. Maybe he's getting old. He's an old buddy
I
buddy.
am old. I
He
probably
doesn't
am.
understand our memes and stuff. Us kids, we get it. He
Oh my
doesn't.
god, his channel hit 10 million subscribers. That's
Yeah.
probably because he's friends with you, Gimpy G.
Probably.
All because he's friends
That's what I'm
with
thinking. He's training with guns? What's going on? What the hell's going on with him?
No,
Alright,
no. Like he.
So should I follow this
he
guy?
does-
you.
I
Yeah.
think you should watch him. It's pretty funny. There was every time you
I
see.
don't know how much you'd like him, Dad, but I definitely do enjoy watching him.
All right. Okay,
Jeez.
I'll have a look.
Okay, watch a slap fight. If you watch a slap fight, you'll enjoy it.
Really?
I like his reacts.
Well, they have Europe and the Eastern European slap fight championships, where these enormous men slap each other, right?
Yeah.
And this guy does color commentary. He actually does it. He's recently started doing it like professionally, actually during the matches, and he is so funny. Some of the witticisms he can come up with on the fly
Really?
kill me.
Huh. Oh my god. Now wait a second. Now we're worried about Iran now? What? Joe Biden says he will not allow Iran to go. Oh my god, I should not go on social media. I was
Dad,
okay, so I was
why are
away
you
from
on-
social media
what
for
are
a
you
while.
doing?
I was away from social media for a while, and I honestly didn't miss a lot of it. I gotta say. You know?
Yeah.
David, you remember when all you had to worry about was rats pooping in your hair?
Exactly. Remember those
Easy
calcium days?
times.
Those,
Yes.
Those simple days. All right, let me see if I've got. Is this it? Okay, I think this is it. Okay, I think I've got it. Okay, it's on Steam. I'll put it on the. Here you go. Copy. Pasting. There you go. So this is the link to the. Why won't that work? Stupid computer. Okay, so there's that.
It's the
But I think I can
controller.
show you. I think I can show it to you as well if I do this. All right, here we go. This is it. This is it right here. Can I open this up a little bit? You'll have to hear me do. This is me doing funny voices, just so you know.
Oh, okay, good, good.
Here we go. Here we go. A sec. Where's the? Okay, let's see if that works. Okay, try this now. There we go. This is it.
Ooh,
There you go.
Wait, you're in that game?
Yeah.
what's it called? I can't see.
It's called The Last Worker. As who?
The guy
Oh,
you're
yeah,
looking
I
at right
saw
now.
Is it like
The
in
guy
a
with the funny
wheelchair? A guy
hair.
in a wheelchair?
I'm Jungle.
Howdy.
I feel like
Welcome to the
I
Jungle
know, I know you're
Fulfillment Center
not gonna
1
say
tour.
if it's correct or not, but he looks
I'm
evil.
really excited
Yeah,
to be
yo,
showing
he's
you
evil.
around JFC 1.
Why is my
For the
friend
first
always
time.
an evil character?
I know.
What's happening?
We're bringing the tour
You're so jolly.
to you.
It sure is.
It's like this
This
totally
tour
weird
is
made-up accent.
650 million square feet, or as large as the sunken city of Manhattan.
Did you get it when you were filming
It's as large.
Yeti?
No, this is very much
Millions of
post-Yeti.
miles of boxes,
Yeah.
each containing
I mean the
dream
accent.
come true. At young
Are you just
So
like
you
borrowing
basically,
from
you're
your
like the
friends?
last worker at like an Amazon-like place.
Now.
That's
Okay.
called Jungle.
Experience our cutting-edge Jungle Robotics Fulfillment Center. It's a combination of people.
I just like his
For you,
hair.
Sweet.
And high-tech
I just want to say it, but for legal reasons, it is not Amazon, it is
at
Lamazon.
Jungle.
Lamazon. It's Jungle. It's Jungle. I kept saying it wrong anyways. He kept saying like, no, you're saying it wrong. I'm like, sorry. Yeah, so that was kind of fun.
There's a science war going on.
There's a science war going on?
Yeah, Veracity. That
collect all the guys.
How do you say that?
Who is it?
The guy in the YouTuber Veracity.
But you might start the day tomorrow.
Whatever. He was saying that you can use a polyurethane cup to bend a stream of water, and that only had to do with ions of other chemicals in the water. But this other guy is proving that it has to do with the dipole structure of H2O, and he proved it. So, geek fight.
Really? So they're geeking out about. Was that kind of like when there were a couple of guys were talking about the way electricity travels faster than light?
Yeah, and also the mold effect. Like if you have a chain and drop it out of a container, it actually rises.
If you
I don't know if you've seen that.
No, I didn't see that one. And these are just like nerds just freaking out about this stuff.
Right. Okay. Do you remember the way they used to connect pins to the desk, like at banks? You know that chain that's like a little round thing?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, you get like 50 feet of that. If you drop it off the edge of something, it'll actually gain in height. The arc of it will gain height as it's going down. And there's like a lot of theories on why it's doing it.
Huh. So it sort of goes, as it falls, it starts to rise up a bit.
Correct.
Is it because is it landing and knocking it up a little bit, or is it, how does that?
No, I mean, you can drop it long ways. It can not even be hitting the ground. There's theories that it's getting leverage and pushing up inside the container. So that's what the Royal Institute of Science Old Farts says in England.
Right.
So.
See, this is what happens when I disappear for like a month. I can't keep track of all the various different arguments happening on the internet. Did I mention my shoulders? That just went again.
I'd say that's about 5-6 times now.
And it's called the mold effect. The chain thing is called the mold effect. Oh, James R. Gurney's already found the YouTube thing for us. There you go. Great.
James knows all this stuff.
James, he's got it. I see. Yeah. The beads. There you go. And they can't figure out why it's happening.
It will work with macaroni strings too.
Oh, really?
Yeah, if you put macaroni, you should do it.
Oh my God! Everybody on the YouTube is doing. On the YouTubes are doing it.
But you could say, as a scientist on science fiction,
I
shall now solve the entire thing, and then you just do it, and you're like, and maybe you can use your heat camera, and then go, I have no idea.
See, there's absolutely no heat being created by this at all. But it's really fun to look at my feet because they glow really hot when I'm standing on the floor. You know what was one of the most frustrating? One of the most frustrating parts of having this camera is that I can point it at the floor and see where the contractor put all of our underfloor heating wrong.
Can you see your footprint if you have feet?
Yeah. Not only, so you can put your foot down, you see your foot. When you lift your foot, I can literally track where someone's been by.
Oh my gosh, that's so useful.
No, it's really neat.
Mom was not happy with that purchase.
It's like, Mom is not convinced, is she? She thinks I should send it back.
She was not happy.
Are they $1 bazillion or something, dude?
They're not cheap.
No, it was just a complete waste of money when he bought it.
I don't think that was.
No way.
I don't think so. How is that a complete waste of money?
Out of it?
How is being able to see my footprints after my foot's moved be a waste of time? How is that ever possible?
That's practically magic.
It is magic, right?
Yeah.
Would she say that magic beans were the bad thing to do? Exactly. There'd be no jack.
Oh, we need to buy more Magic the Gathering.
Do we?
Magic the Gathering X Hatsune Miku.
Yes, the new one's coming out.
There's a bunch of new ones, and I don't know what to do.
We need to get it.
I kind of wanted the Crimson. I wanted the Crimson Feast ones. But they're so expensive now. They're so ridiculously expensive.
Hatsune Miku, Dad.
What is that one?
Remember that one blue-haired girl that you hated? That I listened to?
Oh my God. They have her in Magic the Gathering?
Mm-hmm.
Then I'm out. Magic the Gathering is over for me then.
So yeah, right.
Get more different guys.
Really? She was like the hologram you were going to go see in concert or something. Wasn't she she was like a hologram or something, wasn't she?
Yeah, she's a hologram.
The one concert Baz wanted to go to before the pandemic was a hologram. What's her name? Miku something or other?
Oh, okay.
I would also want to go see a It's a hologram.
Well, that's
It was
what's
not.
funny.
It was not sold as a hologram. though.
Wasn't it?
It was sold.
What was it sold as?
No, it was sold as like an anime event.
Ah, it was an anime, as live anime. Hello, Captain Andy. Strack 1.
Well, she's like vocalized through computer code, right?
Yeah, snot bubbles. I had to just increase my. I had to just sort of get my camera up a little bit so you could see. I'd done a little decorating. Not really. I've just.
Did you literally dislocate your shoulder?
I don't know, to be honest. I haven't gone to the doctor yet, so I don't really know. It's getting a little better, but it was both shoulders is the problem.
Could you breathe easily?
Could I breathe easily?
Yeah.
Not when it hurt.
Okay. So you might have done something.
No,
at least
I've probably pulled a tendon or something like that, or something. I've done something, but it's getting better. So
Oh, finally, God.
my shoulders go out because I don't have the musculature to hold them in.
Right.
And so even when I like putting on my shirt,
yeah,
if it pops out, I can't even breathe. It just sucks.
Oh no, mine wasn't that bad. But I will say that I had to get wardrobe to help me put my coats on. Any coats I had to wear, I had to get my hands up and back. So this hurts.
Ooh.
Putting my arms behind my head hurts. Unless
this hurts.
There you go. That's better. If I can put my shoulders back, I'm okay. But if the shoulders go forward, forget it. I'll be like wincing away.
Okay.
What do we got? We have Sylvester McCoy coming here in September. Oh, really? Oh, fantastic. I love that all these things are like we're beginning to sort of. I'm a little less nervous about COVID right now because it's not going to shut down production. I figure so I'm not that I'm not being careful still. We're still being careful, still testing and all that kind of stuff. But I'm not as wake up in the middle of the night worried that I've done something stupid and got COVID and I'm going to shut down production. So I'm sort of at this point now where I feel like it's a good chance we're going to get it. Someone's going to get it eventually. Like Baz is going to school. How many people are there at your school, Baz? Or Lord Chunky or Bag of Chips or whatever?
1,600.
1,600 people. And the last time we got a message from school was that 30% had stayed home that day.
Holy shit.
Yeah. So
my school does have some COVID things which have stressed me out.
That is a big oops.
And the most annoying thing is during lunch, especially, people will walk around the school with their masks just pulled down.
Yeah.
They'll just walk around.
But they think that since it's
don't have
lunch,
a
it means
mask
like
on.
mask. I don't know.
I know
They
look,
don't-
here's the thing. I think the only thing you can do is just try to get your own level of comfort on this stuff, right? Like it's like it's just I mean, you wear a mask. There's no point in like we've got
I
idiots
feel like
in
there's only
trucks.
so much you can worry.
That's it.
I don't know.
Well, and they're also saying that at this point, you know, we've got to put it in perspective, and that if you are double vaccinated with a booster, specifically, or even just double vax for that matter, it's at this point it's about as dangerous as driving in a car, right? That you have that was one of the stats that I heard.
Like for death or for infection? I'm assuming that's for death.
For death, yeah. No,
And then,
infection
like,
is quite high. Infection
The
is
less
quite high.
health complications and less that you have, then
Yeah.
Of course, now with your shoulders like that, you've got comorbidities.
I've got underlying conditions on each shoulder. It's true.
So you're probably like 80, 90%.
The thing with you though is I do have to worry still because you do have underlying conditions actually.
No,
as well.
not really. No.
Yes, you do. Dad, you have a history of asthma. That's an underlying condition.
No,
depends how
asthma
bad
doesn't
the
count.
asthma is.
It
Asthma
is
doesn't count.
fully
If it's
an
severe
underlying
asthma, it
condition.
does.
No, it
But
is.
like I have like acute asthma, and it's not. It depends on how
No,
much.
my dad had when he was younger, like bad asthma attacks, stuff like that. You still have them sometimes.
I was
wait a minute.
hospitalized as a kid with
Dad?
with asthma with asthma.
I understand that you're trying to
And you
make,
picked
like,
up
I guess,
smoking?
feel better,
And then I
but
took up smoking. In fact, I remember
Yeah,
as a
let's
kid being told by the doctor not to smoke, and I laughed at him.
he
Like,
didn't
what
pass
idiot
grade
would smoke?
10.
Thank you, Baz. Thank you for bringing it round.
I'm just proving my point that it wasn't the smartest idea.
Oh, I see. Right, I see. Just very
Right
good.
there.
Oh, first time chat. First time chat is what a weirdo.
First time.
Thanks for your awesome portrayal of McKay. People happy. I don't know what that means.
People happy.
Oh,
Good
people
man.
are happy because of the. I see.
No,
No,
Well,
People
welcome.
happy. It's an emote. It's an
What a
emote. It's an
weirdo.
emote. It's an emote. It's a.
Welcome. What a weirdo. Everyone, please welcome What a Weirdo to our strange and bizarre collection of chatting.
You
And
know
thank you very
Pepe the Frog?
Oh, is that what it is? That's a happy Pepe.
People happy.
Got
Yeah,
it. I got it. God, I miss smoking. James, did you used to smoke? James Gurney used to
he's
smoke.
English, of course he
I
did.
guess he does. Yeah.
He's English, of course.
Yeah, I did not think that asthma was. Let's ask James Gurney. James Gurney, is asthma part of an under? I did not think it was part of an underlying problem.
Yes, you did. You told me that it was.
No, because I think they thought it was at first. Is it? Sorry, that's a yes. James says yes. What does that mean? Yes, it
That
is
means
an underlying
yes.
condition, or yes, it's not an underlying condition.
What's this? Yes?
No, that yes means no. It's not an underlying condition, Dad.
Yes,
Yes
it's
means
not.
no.
Okay, great. So yes means it's not an underlying condition. Perfect. So I was right.
Wait.
Hey, Wexter's here. The brilliant Wexter and his cavalcade of 3D amazing things that he does. Everyone should go check out
Oh,
Wexter.
that guy.
Yeah, he's amazing. You are more likely to be hospitalized with COVID if you have asthma. Shoot. Really?
What? Did I just
Why does my son
believe
have
your
to be
son
right?
from once in a while?
James.
Because I worry about you, so I actually researched this shit.
Really?
Stuff. My bad.
Oh my God! What are you, like the swear man today? Like it's like
I'm sorry.
it's not the asthma that's killing me. It's you.
Yeah, same with you.
Oh. Ooh, my life is a dark room.
My bad.
All right. Okay. So I'm more likely to be hospitalized with COVID if I have asthma. I did not know that. Shoot. Okay, forget it. I don't want it. COVID affects lungs, and asthma is a lung issue. Great. I feel like my lungs tightening up.
How did you not know this, Dad?
Well, I just thought. Never mind.
You're the one that goes on Twitter and then doom scrolls for hours on end. And gives me lectures about how, like, oh my God, we're all gonna die in 20 years. You have to save the world.
Did you find the mango?
Yeah.
Sorry.
Wait. Baz is responsible for saving the world.
Mm-hmm.
Apparently,
crap.
I know we're in so much.
Yeah,
trouble.
you guys are so screwed.
It's Lord Chunky bag of chips, and an iron ham, and then supported by Wolf Pup, who's gonna come in and just shoot all the problems.
Yeah, shoot away the
yeah.
global warming.
I'm kidding. Okay, you do have to
Are you
save the
kidding?
world, Baz. It's true. Your dad is 100% right. You've got it 20 years to the day. Exactly. See, they said it's like 20 years, and there's a problem. I've never smoked. Don't plan on it. No, I can't.
Good person.
Okay. There are 134 people in here. Are there seriously?
Yeah.
Where did everyone
First
come
year in
from?
a while, you have a lot of people.
Why? Where did everyone come from? Now it's just
They decided
what?
They missed you. What?
Wow. Did we get raided or
Did
something?
we get raided?
Did we get raided, or did I miss like a raid or something?
No, wait,
No.
200.
I guess not.
What if you're enjoyable to listen to, David?
No, it can't be that. It can't be that. No way, it's that.
It's not bad.
No
Not
way.
bad.
They're all just here to see me.
Hang on, someone's called Face Disabler. That's a great name.
Nice.
Face Disabler. That's what a cool name. Welcome. Sledgehammer 1986. It was a good show. Stumblebum. That's a good one. Who else we got? Rexor. Exquishy Ducks. Where the heck did everyone come from? I bet you it was probably David Blue or something. Another first time chat from Vertu, and they sent me what a love, what a one love. Thank you very much. All right, it says 200 for a hot minute. Well, that's okay. As soon as we started talking about it, everyone got bored and left. That's what happened. All right, I have no other fancy science stuff to talk about, though I think there's some stuff that I was looking at while I was away that I will bring up at some point. I also at some point want to talk to people about visual effects and special makeup effects, because we did a lot of both on this show, and I am so stoked to get back into. I want to learn how to use Blender. That's my new mission in life.
Okay.
Is to learn how to use Blender properly. Free software, free 3D software. It has what seems to me very similar to like ZBrush or something, sculpting abilities. And I can't wait for someone to port it to the iPad Pro so that I can do it on that. But it's pretty amazing.
Wait a minute. Are your shoulder injuries going to affect the Putin pecs?
Right behind you.
Oh, that's a good point.
Oh, no.
The Putin pecs. We must protect the Putin pecs at all costs.
Oh, no.
Did you see I added me and my Putin pecs to the Nightmare Alley poster?
I did.
Which they've re-released Nightmare Alley as a black and white film, which is kind of cool. and makes me look even older, I might add.
Oh,
Now we
cool.
know not
Yeah.
to use.
I have to watch it. Is it on Netflix or anything yet?
Oh, no.
You know what?
It's a-
It has been
it's
released
a
on
really,
something at
really,
this point.
really good movie.
I think it's been
Well,
released
well,
on.
even rent it.
Wait, Baz, did you just say it was a really good movie?
Mm-hmm.
You actually liked it?
Wow.
I liked all the scenes except for the one with like the weird guy who's like taking the guy's like
Here we go.
test.
Yeah.
Remember that guy?
Yeah.
That guy was weird.
I
I didn't
remember him
really
well.
like him.
He paid your rent.
And
Yes.
then Rent.
My dad got through the movie and said, like, "Oh, I guess did he cut you out of it?" And I was like, "No, Dad. I was in the scene with the." He's like, "Oh, that was you." Even my dad didn't recognize it. You may have missed it in cinemas, but it's on HBO. There you go. It's on HBO in the U.S. There you go. If it's in HBO, I'm going to watch it tomorrow. Oh, good on Tiny Tech. Look, it is a fantastic film. It's very different from the Shape of Water, but it's I got to say, I'm incredibly proud of it. I think it's just
That's cool.
Yeah, it's really, really cool. I'm in it for like literally 30 seconds, so not even 30 seconds. Like
No,
15
it's like a couple. It's like a minute,
It's
maybe.
like 2 seconds.
He was in there.
But it's honestly,
Well,
it's kind
2
of
seconds too long.
You know, I kept telling my family that you're in C, you know?
Yeah.
And so we watched the entire second
Season 2.
season. We're on the last episode, and they're like, "That Hewlett's full of shit,
He's
man."
full of shit. He doesn't do anything in this thing. And then
And
I
then
show up
there
at the
you
very
are.
end, right?
Yeah, and I'm like, "No, come back. He's here. He's here."
They're like, yeah,
And then, whatever.
I think I don't remember how many episodes of season 2 I did. The problem is we shot season 2 and season 3 together, so I don't know where things. Season 3, I think I have a bit more to do. I think you'll
Oh,
find.
I'm sure. Like at season 2, you were just like, "Hey, guy, blow that up," and he did. You're like, "Ha ha ha."
I see. Captain Catherine was sold on Nightmare Alley because of my PEX poster.
Nice.
She says she's.
They should
We know
hire
she
you.
probably wasn't. Yeah. Anyone here watching Reacher? I've heard good things about Reacher.
Ooh, I like it. It's
Yeah.
you know, it's mindless, but the dude's huge and beats the crap out of people.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he played a dumb football player in a show that I really love called Blue Mountain State.
Yeah.
All the Tech Bandit boys should watch it because it's like teenage guy humor.
Oh, yeah.
It's
Okay.
fantastic.
So I
Yeah.
won't like it. Yeah.
No, you'll love it, dude.
Really?
You're stunted. Yeah.
What about?
So
Is it for kids?
Reacher? Well, he kills some guys and he has to break their legs to fit them all in the trunk.
Well,
So yeah.
That's a
apparently
yes.
violence is fine, but if anyone gets naked, forget it.
Oh, there's a little bit of naked.
Yeah, a bit of naked. Okay, right.
They killed the sheriff and then stuck him on the wall and cut off his.
Really?
Well, not the twig, but the berries.
Oh
Those are gone.
God! Yikes! I watched. Was it The Power of the Dog the other day?
The Power of the Dog.
Power of the Dog. It's this like Jane Champion movie. It's like very slow, beautiful film about like life in Montana in I guess what would it be in the 1800s somewhere?
Okay.
I'm guessing 1800s. Yeah, because there was a car. Eventually there was a car, so it's got to be around the turn of the century type thing. There was a scene where they do the bulls. They go in and they and I didn't realize they just held down those poor things.
Oh yeah, they do awful things to
man.
like the baby pigs and stuff. Ooh.
Yeah. Wait a sec. Untidy Tech says Reacher isn't for kids. There's nudity and gruesome murders. Personally, the nudity never bothers me, but maybe the gruesome murders. But I think my son has seen more gruesome murders than I will. Baz had to explain jokes to me from.
No. We're not talking about that. Not on fucking Twitch. Not right now.
Did you
Whoa.
you just threw the F-bomb.
No, that is too far.
my
No,
God!
because that
you?
story, I didn't even tell my friends that I had to explain that to you.
What? Really?
I am
Okay, so
not
this is
telling.
the
You
story.
are not telling that story.
This is the story.
Thank you.
The story goes something like this. So we're watching the show. No, I'm not going to say anything because Baz will be embarrassed. But yeah, there was something that I had no idea what they were talking about. And Baz had to explain to me. And I said, how the hell do you know? And he said, Dad, I'm on Reddit.
I said, Dad, I've seen. No, again, that sounds weird. This is why I told you not to tell the story. No, it sounds like I go through the deepest, darkest stuff on Reddit, and I sound like a total creep.
Oh.
I said I've seen worse stuff accidentally.
Oh, is that what you said?
Creepy here, watch out.
Oh, okay. So if anyone wants to know anything like demented and dark, you just talk to Baz, because apparently he's like subscribed to R You Weird or something. R/you are weird. Actually, what do people subscribe to on Reddit? By the way, are there any good? Like, are there any
cats?
Are there good
r/cute
There's r/iBleach, which is just a bunch of cute animals, basically.
Yeah, it sounds like.
It sounds horrible.
It sounds like it would be
Yeah,
bad.
yeah.
Like,
It's like bleaching your eyes from the bad stuff, so that you can like look at the good stuff or something. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Hello, Eagle SGFR. Well, okay. So what about Lord Chunky? Are there any good like PC subreddits or anything? I know the Stargate subreddit.
Many.
I don't know. I don't really use
Well,
Reddit.
really
Chip's the active Redditor here, so
I'm not.
I think we'd all know.
Oh my god, bro.
He knows
Oh,
funny,
You
cool
flexed your
memes.
Reddit
What's
karma
that?
to me once.
Okay, Shrek.
No, I didn't. When did I do that? That's the last.
Oh, wait a sec. There's a
You had
Kurtzgesagt.
500 Reddit karma.
Oh, there you go. There's a whole bunch of suggestions here. Kurtzgesagt, Home Lab, Cal loves are confidentially incorrect. What does that mean? That sounds intriguing. R
My,
boy?
If you do r/livestream fails, I was.
Oh,
like,
that one's
freaked out
amazing.
when I-
Live stream fails is one of my
Yeah, I
favorites.
watched some loser have his house burned down while he was Twitch streaming.
Yep.
Yeah.
I got lots of karma out of that though. So
Yeah. Oh, you get
Totally
karma
worth
out
it.
of that?
You put it on live stream
He's
fails.
on live. He was top of live stream straight fails for a while.
well,
Oh damn.
Dude, you got to do some
No,
more
it's
damage.
totally good.
You got to burn this new place down.
yeah.
Yeah.
Walk
Please
in.
don't.
put
Please
on
don't.
fire.
But
with like coverage of watching the baby Yoda's melting or something. You got to be on something more interesting.
What?
That's what's gonna happen.
Just your PC.
Oh,
That's-
just the
I'll get you
3090.
this.
Oh god. Oh, did you save the 3090?
Don't know. Don't know.
They still don't know.
No. There were two companies. Phoenix is the second one that took over because the first one was so inept and so awful.
Yeah.
I don't even know what wheelchair gear they've got. They called the quad stick a selfie stick.
Oh.
So I have no idea what they
It takes the worst photos. What's it? James Gurney says people got really mad at him in the live stream fails thanks to
They
Gimpy G.
did. It was so bad.
Why?
I fought for it.
Why?
Well, because they felt like he was trying to pilfer the stream to go to his, but he just didn't want people to see me die. You know, just in case something happened really bad. He was trying to get them to, well, let's just move on. Nothing to see here.
Oh, that's so funny.
But they took that as a.
hide the evidence.
They're like, you bastard,
Yeah.
trying to take advantage of Gimpy G's burning house. Is that what
You're
you're saying?
trying to steal his, like,
Trying to steal. You're trying to steal his followers. He's not even dead.
Yeah.
The body's not even warmer yet. Eagle SGFR has not only a new here, they've also subscribed. Thank you very much. It's very kind of you. Wow. So watch out for James R. Gurney. He'll burn your house down and steal all your subscribers.
yeah.
You got to spread that around a bit. So maybe James Gurney's on like R Notorious or something like that.
Yeah, r/gangsta.
R/ live stream murders.
That's it. Oh my God, we could start a whole thing about how, sure, he comes from England. He shows up. He's living in America right now. But what does he do? He sets house fires and then steals people's subscribers.
He's a scientist.
And he
He's got a
claims to be a
beautiful wife.
scientist.
But was that enough? No.
Gold Marine. Gold Marine says, glad I finally got to catch you live. Can't wait for the new show to come out. You mean the new Stargate show that everyone keeps asking me is going to happen? I have no idea, so don't ask.
Alright, and flying.
All right. James R. Gurning. I don't know how bad it was and was like, if he stream cuts out, come over to mine, and once it is all sorted out, we can go back to Gimpy Cheese. I'm on R Murders for a wholly different reason. Oh, nice little segue. Nice little callback there. He's on R Murders for a whole other reason. All right. I feel myself flagging.
Yes.
So I'm gonna wrap things up. Gimpy G, it is a pleasure to once again be back in communication with you. Let's do some Magic the Gathering.
Let's do it.
James R. Gurney, pirate extraordinaire. I would love to set up another Dungeons and Dragons if we could at some point. I haven't done that for ages.
That would be so good.
I'm gonna check in with Lawrence
Yeah,
Moroni,
I'd
the
love to do
fabulous.
another D&D.
Oh, good. Okay, good. So Baz is in.
Me too.
Come on, really.
It can be.
Yeah.
I completely think what
Accept it.
happened last time too.
How's Anthony doing? Is Anthony still hanging around?
We saw him at the beginning.
left.
Of the stream.
Oh, he left. He was there for a while. I didn't get a chance to say.
He left
All right,
not
Five
too
Pup,
long
you
ago.
up for some? You up for some D&D?
Fun.
Okay, good. Oh, when? Do you say when?
Yeah.
I never know when. On a good day.
Knowing
that's good for
James,
everybody.
he'll like stay up all night and
I
then
think
do
we
it
did
for
a
us.
Sunday last time. That worked out pretty well, didn't it?
I'm able to do any day as long as it's not during school, which isn't
I cannot do tomorrow.
long.
Okay, but should we do? Should we
I
aim
don't
for-
think we'll do. I
should
think
we aim
we'll
for
do
like a
it.
Sunday or something.
I'm finally gonna go see the new Spider-Man. It's exciting.
You're gonna go in a
Yeah.
theater and see it?
Mm-hmm. Well, it's Tuesday,
Nice.
so
I
not
refuse
too
to
busy.
go. I
I'm gonna
refuse to go.
tell
like-
everyone spoilers.
No, you're not.
2 other people in the theater.
Yeah, except
Everyone's
for
Yeah,
those.
yeah. Actually, the Flash comes in. the
Yeah,
movie.
yeah.
Wait,
No.
Superman kills everybody.
Yeah.
James
Sorry.
Gurney's in
I'm
it.
gonna tell everybody spoilers.
James Gurney's in it.
Yeah,
Yeah, he
He's
plays
the bad
wizard.
guy.
He plays the
yeah.
wizard.
James Gurney finally kills Superman.
That's it.
Super cool.
Yeah,
It's an
sets him on
epic
fire.
finish.
Sets him on fire.
Sets him on fire. Yeah.
Okay, James R. Gurney says he's always up for D&D. I feel like Sunday worked the best the last time we did it. Wasn't it a Sunday?
Yeah.
I don't
Maybe
know.
that's it.
It was a Saturday because
But let's find out. Maybe James and I will discuss. Oh, that's right. The what are they called? The D&D folks. They've got their new series that started. Has anyone watched that yet?
Oh, what's that called? Critical Role? No.
Critical Role.
What
Yeah,
are
the
they called?
Critical Role. Their new series started.
Is it Vox Machina?
Vox Machina. Is that any good? Anyone seen it?
Yeah, I saw the comics. It's kind of good.
Yeah, kind of good. Not loving you.
I haven't watched it. Like me and
Joke's
I
on you,
thought
she's
of
very
watching
open.
it,
Yeah.
but I never did because I still didn't know if it had nudity in it. And
It does.
What?
okay,
Fox?
At least I expect it does because
The
I had to
Vox
sell it as a mature. Oh, I had to sell it as a mature comic.
The Vox?
Like
Oh,
I had to
really?
tell people Vox Machina. Yeah.
Oh, how's the
It's my
comic store
best
doing,
bet.
by the way? Is it the comic stores have
He's
got to be
good.
struggling because of all this COVID stuff?
He's mainly what they did with their money. Well, is like mainly they've been able to like hold on because of the pet grooming.
Oh, the pet grooming's done better than the comic books.
Much better.
Oh, that's sad.
Wow.
But no, it's great. No, it's great because they also like pet grooming a lot. So
But you
they
better
do
you better get them to add hamster extermination to their list of
pet-
services.
yeah, I will.
Right.
If being in a comic book store, could they do nerd grooming? Because that would
That'd be good.
It's needed.
Yeah,
It's
maybe
really a
you should-
public service.
Yeah, like they could do
Yeah.
like eyebrow waxing. and
Just
things.
shave off from it. Yeah.
Yeah, do like little.
Some kind
shave
of
off their
deodorizing
beard.
thing.
They could do like their nose hairs and stuff as well. I
Yeah.
should head in there. Get myself done. Get myself groomed a bit. You know what I'm saying? Oh, apparently Anima Confusa is back to enjoying the fact that it takes me a half an hour to say goodbye. Always,
Yeah.
at least. Okay, let's check off stream. I don't want to poach any of your viewers. Critical Role 100% has nudity. Oh, really?
Yeah.
100% nudity. Boy,
Nice.
trust. I guess he would know because he's probably trying to poach their subscribers, right? So he's probably you're gonna see like an all nude James Gurney channel soon, trying to poach away.
No.
those. Yeah.
please not.
Dude, I wish you could be there because there are people like, okay, this is pretty sad, but the real sad thing is this piece of shit trying
This
to
piece of shit
steal all
from
the
England,
secrets.
who's got with his British accent, trying to steal all of the. Oh my God! Come on over to my channel. You don't want to see this guy burned alive. That is bizarre. Listen, why did we start all this? Why did Baz suddenly allow us to start swearing on this thing?
I don't know, but I got
Come
the
on,
green light
Baz.
from the boss. So
Come on, man.
Oh, there you go. Apparently there's a Reddit for it. R. James Gurney shirtless. All right, we're out of here. Subby.
okay,
subbing. That's why our numbers are so good today. It's because we unleashed the sweat. What was that?
Said bye bye.
Oh, I thought you were doing the theme from Close Encounters. Do, 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 do. All right, I'm out of here. Everybody, be safe, be kind, be brilliant, and until we geek again, I will say.
Cheerio. And huzzah.
Oh my God, that's the most unenergetic cheer.
Putting on the ridge. Cheerio and huzzah.
And
All
huzzah.
right. Gibby G, thank you. Wolf Pup
Bye.
for never missing a single Tech Bandits ever. Lord
Okay,
Chunky for being the voice of Doom and also the voice of 144. Was it 144 hertz?
144 hertz.
Yeah, that's it.
It's very good.
That's it. He's the voice of 144 Doom hertz.
See ya.
We'll see you later. All right, everyone. Have a great day. Talk to you soon. And
Bye-bye.
remember, wherever you go, where you are. Okay, how do I hang this up? How do I stop it? It's been so long I can't remember. How do you stop? Make the machine stop. All right, everybody. Talk soon.